Hello, 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 hello. Alright.
I was gonna say, I'd just let you pick. You know this game, you know what I would do. Allegedly.
I just mean what one of these you want to voice.
I don't make decisions in my life.
Could do ant. Because we... It's 223, right? No, it's 222. We go choose 2.
Yeah.
I'll do int and strength.
And in what?
Strength. Strong.
Interesting.
String strong. I'd like to, you know, actually, a little bit of dex. Fuck. I don't want no wisdom. I won't be able to fucking see anything. God damn it. We're gonna make these just a little bit more even then. Ugh. Proficient. Oh, that's the bitch. There we go. And
I will put it out that we're playing.
here we can read each of them. Here's here's strength. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Earth lives in that sliver of land. Horna's lament, a folk prayer. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities. But why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, you literally die. Become a zealot, regain your honor, set out on your divine mission.
Become zealot, regain your honor, and the other stuff that you clicked away from.
Posterity. It is imperative to simply explain to these people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. Meriadoc, Moonwatch, Sights Beyond Reeds. Dexterity measures natural reactivity, balance, and poise, the haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance, and of course, your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you to grab as much as you can while the grabbing's good, to progress towards a new future full of freedom so those who look out for themselves can prosper and survive. I promise you no one else will. Constitution. Always listen to your hungry stomach. The hedonists, a blind manifesto. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut, the instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate can be tracked back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. Swallow it, retain the morality of fleshy logic, simple, easy, truthful.
Sounds like a
Intelligence.
party.
A glorious design. Let those who learn lead through merit of ability and nothing else. Lord Phyllis Prax, Autobiography Prax. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It is your logical receptacle and calculator. It is only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple, pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world. You too shall one day, so too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past, therefore it is only rational you will truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Wisdom. The large crumble upon their heavy forms, the mystical falter at the crucial point, the small rise to the occasion. Halfweed's poem. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an empathetic bond with her wants and fears, her dreams, hopes. You can read people for good or bad and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share that you have what you have and be completely and utterly selfless. It is the only true road to redemption. Gods only know how hard you try. We have charisma. Those who believe in democracy have a wonderful view of folk, think them capable of making rational and informed decisions devoid of personal bias and emotional conduct. It is frankly inspiring. Nicholas Darrow, Memoirs of a Statesman. Charisma measures your eloquence, confidence, and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality, but they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will, like a chameleon. Become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. Very interesting. I think for Kitty, the two that feel the most kitty core are probably Dex and Constitution.
I have no personal stakes in this. This is whatever you don't want to voice. I'm here with the ride.
And Kat, you wanted to do Strength and Intelligence?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright, then I will do Wisdom.
I mean that you're okay with that. That was your choice.
Well, after everything that I've heard, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Troll Killer.
I
don't remember, but you know well how your father died. Sometimes it motivated you, sometimes it felt impossible to live up to. Kiosk Kid. Mom wasn't around a lot, so to keep you out of trouble, she forced you to get a post-school job. You still despise the smell of newspapers. Lore Enthusiast. This is
You're
probably
the
the
boy.
one that I'm gonna take. Spending time alone in the city, you often ended up at the Darrowian library. The strange history of Jor's realm was a constant crowd pleaser. Inevitably, you ended up with the wrong crowd. You quickly picked up on the slang and radical terminology, doing everything to get real friends. Doing anything to get real friends. Little weirdo. You were a novelty to them, the boy who would do or say anything for their attention, for their approval. After 2 or so years, you got quite good at it.
Leah coded.
It is very Leah coded. Asgall's activist. Your friends soon introduced you to the rebellious belly of Norvik. As a teenager, you spent years spreading chaos and worse, dwarf propaganda.
Dwarf propaganda.
Earthguard recruit. After your arrest, there wasn't much arguing about it. 3 grueling years in training drilled on the city code and virtues, but you survived. One friend. You really ever only prayed for the one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage, as always. Acolyte. Your knack for scribing got you a promotion to the clerical duties. Picked out of the ranks, you quickly showed deep devotion to your divine city. Tower Apprentice. Joining the Towers is an honor bestowed upon you. It is also a terrible challenge, even for you. Who would have thought lectures were so draining? Arcane Prodigy. For the first time in your life, you were a natural. You've always known a few cantrips, but some real magic was something else. It was power. Palace Pawn. As a rising talent, you often found yourself amidst the politicking of superiors. Despite your best efforts, it never ended well for you. Faithful Harbinger. There's something wrong. Praying to the dead gods whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading.
Ooh.
You are isolated among your peers. Esoteric Expert. Spent most nights seeking esoterical insight, a lonely life. Your findings were unwanted by those in charge, yet you did not stop. Never. Revolutionary Scribe. Disillusionment. A city with ideals not upheld. One day you chose a side, the emerging democracy. You wrote day and night for change and glory. Abject apostate. No one likes you. When you were demoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it, but it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Dead Cleric. This is the one that Kev took. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Earth Guard, devoting your life and becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Punching bag. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course, you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured out how to cope with it. Alright, that's all of them. I think I'm most interested in lore enthusiast.
Warbard, you.
I would like
More like Arcane Cleric.
Yeah, it is more like Arcane Cleric. I would like at least a 10 in Charisma, though. So I will sacrifice a point in it. Alright. Let's go. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you, the weakest cleric in Norvik, yet also an esoteric genius, the perfect man for the job. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to make them all bow down before you. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. Chris, and only 6 strength? Just avoid going solo into the dungeons.
Oh, it's like that's just like actually
Yeah, it
the
is.
5e spell.
Yeah, it's the 5e
Why is it
spell.
just that 5e spell?
You can get like actual spells that are just the spells.
From 5e, that's crazy.
Embrace no wisdom, be blind. No, I'm good, thanks. Jor, truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Dragon. Yeah.
Oh, is that me?
That's
Do
it,
I speak
yeah.
that? Yeah. Ragan. Your name is Ragan. And in your statement of citizenry, Ragan Hemlin.
Dragon? Is that it? I don't think you're called that very often.
No, you are not. Which is quite embarrassing when you think about it.
Kind of a cringe name.
Kind of like a Chudlin. Factually correct.
You answer another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Occupation in this context. Work, getting paid for labor.
This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class.
Class. What class am I?
Upper class.
You are a great spellcaster who will rule the world one day.
You are a city cleric, nothing more.
You're a high-class scoundrel, the best of the best. And awful at everything.
So tempting.
It is very tempting.
But would you?
I am definitely a cleric. Your true calling. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal?
Goal? Would be nice to get out of this dark pit, for one.
We need to find out who blew up the tea shop.
With your gift, you can easily take control one day.
The Goblin Chieftain. She needs you.
Control?
Control of everything. It is what you were made for.
A tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, hey, Taz is here. Hi.
Hi, Taz.
House moment.
I don't have any strong opinions on tea shops. In fact, I never think of them at all.
Opposite of your Roman Empire.
That's not good. I like tea shops.
They're okay.
They are lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date.
Don't get distracted by tea shops just yet.
Why all these questions? No clue, but you should keep him talking. Silent for far too long. Find the Goblin Chieftain. That right. That is the question we were asked. You know,
You know it to be true.
no reply.
This is the beginning of
No feedback.
Esoteric Ebb.
Then the voice asks, "What is your political affiliation?" The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. The opposite of a Roman Empire is a Rhode Island. So true.
That's a good one.
If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalists.
It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you. No one else.
We're moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We are free to make our own choices, thanks to the revolutionary free striders. Elections are exhausting.
It hides in the back of your skull. The fact that you are bound to be a nationalist. Sorry, that caught me off guard. And it frightens you. The pressure.
I should be in charge as God King Wizard Lord.
That's just every wizard.
Actually, I'm apolitical.
Actually,
Don't.
That's the charisma answer, by the way. That's the charisma answer.
Fucking
so funny.
centrists.
I don't know any of these words. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be most useful to you. Which is, just say you're apolitical.
You fucking centrist.
Anyone that says they're apolitical are too privileged to pick a side.
I like free striders.
Peace, prosperity, and fraternity. We're going to be rich.
The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform. Not for 1 second.
Now's your chance. Break free.
Oh my god!
Great setup for the game so far. I love the personalities that we're already getting out of the stats. It's great stuff. It's really funny because I played a little bit of this with Kev, so I have a perspective of what having a really high strength is, and it's really funny.
Yeah, I can definitely see the replayability here.
My fucking watch! My goddamn esoteric watch! What the fuck?
What makes it esoteric?
I don't know. It's just what it's called.
What is the definition?
Fuck you mean?
of
I don't
esoteric?
know.
I don't know why it's called that. I mean, it doesn't have numbers. It's got like weird squiggles.
You don't need numbers
Esoteric.
on a clock to reclog.
Look,
Is
Kev's
an
int was
adjective
low as hell.
intended
Kev didn't
for
fucking know, so
or
why would I know?
likely to be understood by only a small number of people with specialized knowledge or interest.
Oh boy, here's our starting scene.
Is that a shrimp?
The lobster. It escaped.
Lobster. My bad.
Zambi.
What are these fucking apples doing here?
Apple gaming. Apples and corpses. What a combo.
Yo, they've been harvesting Adam's apples.
What?
Yeah. That's yours on the table, right there.
My apples.
Day 1,
Put them back.
March 22nd.
A fresh start.
Your heartbeat is loud, screaming.
Your body aches. It's stiff as if you've slept for days. Don't sleep in armor, dumbass.
Ready for the next quest to continue.
A circular stone chamber, a storage for apples and corpses.
Those piles of apples. Is this Tolstad? Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress and one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Jor's Pillar, a sprawling tunnel network, and Water Lane, the greatest trade hub of Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now.
Water Lane, the largest trade port in Norvik. Located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad, it is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and it's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many
God.
bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world.
I could make a bitchin' obsidian vault from this game.
Autism. Blah, blah. Sorry.
Norvik, the central city of Ascani and last bastion of humanity. It was founded upon the end of the reconquest of 468 AE, exactly 70 years ago.
Ascan, one of 8 bands along the coast. It is a cold, mountainous realm. It is your home, also referred to as Ascani.
The coast, also known as Jor's Realm. It is a strip of land divided into eight bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring or the half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. The infinite wastes, starting at approximately 1,000 or so miles from the coast, depending on various factors. This land is inhospitable, unexplorable, and quite frankly cursed. Each band has its own flavor of this waste.
What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform.
Panic. Sweat.
No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed.
Your legs shake. Tears begin
I'm
to form.
even a cleric.
Deep breaths, your belongings are surely here somewhere.
Oh, yes, a quest! Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. DC 1 success!
Do I remember everything? Yes. Everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday, remember? The tea shop? The tea shop.
Yep, the tea shop that blew up. You know, the one. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or two.
Just a job? So I've done this before. Quest? I like those. Wait, how much time do I have? To be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop.
We've
Just-
got to find a cat, the cat that ran away in the Alps.
Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years at the towers. Click my hyperlink, boy.
Click my hyperlink.
Towers, the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as the OACN.
Cleric, a servant of God, deeply devoted and spiritually connected. Typically a divine spellcaster given power through their deity. Divine, one of the three pillars of magic. It is represented by the sacred, the faith of all folk, their souls, and is granted by gods who once walked among us.
Among Us.
Rogue sorcery was not your main subject, but yes, you've read a lot about these types of fiery events. They are not too common these days. However, this incident does not appear overly complex.
Quest? I like those.
They are dangerous. You might not make it.
Wait, how much time do I have?
Until the election. Duh.
Which is in 5 days.
Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogue.
I'm just like in that game you played. That one game. What's it called? Sorry, I was making a joke. This is just Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
None of us played Disco Elysium!
I played
What
a little
the
bit
fuck?
of it.
TC played it.
I played a little bit of it. I didn't finish.
Fuck, you
I
didn't
have
even
to
play
play
Disco
it.
Elysium.
I have it, I just need to play it.
So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop.
More or less.
Oh, I forgot I grabbed some more Sammies.
But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress.
I think about this first.
Time is limited.
It's just a lot to...
You feel dizzy. Brain hurt. The weight of the Earthguard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. Your body aches, its contents rotting.
Do you think we're hot underneath?
You must consume an apple. Now!
You have been rooted for far too long. Finish this task with precision and decisiveness. Regain your position at the towers, then return to your true task. Seizing true power in this forsaken city.
If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk.
Just like Disco Elysium.
Rubs your toe.
Okay, thank you, voices in my head.
I'm so very confused. Rubs
The
your
voice
toe.
in my head calls me Stud Muffin.
I think I like this one. As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head.
Colloquially known as a helmet.
Can I take it off?
No.
I wouldn't do that. Like ripping off your own face.
We didn't model anything under there, silly. Not a good idea.
Not yet. Can't wait until you do. So,
Got your hit point back. Congrats.
where is it?
Trifle.
Mine now, bitch.
The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves.
Oh. Fucking
It
gross.
is light blue and tattered. It was once yours. Please don't. This thing is disgusting.
Should I wear this?
It is heavy. Bring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It smells of salt water. It is still quite wet. Should I wear this? No?
No.
Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it.
But I'm not a rogue.
Sorry, the word I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Don't mind that that's more than one word. Anyway, please rephrase. Do not critique me. It's definitely one word. Don't look
It's
at the
not
dictionary.
one word, though.
So pedantic.
So unrefined.
You know what he said. Shut up.
You reach for the fancy red pouch of holding.
The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp.
I don't want my bags to slurp. I don't know. About
I don't
you guys.
care.
I really love my pouch of holding.
Yes, you are very lucky. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns.
Crowns. The Norvikian crown. The main coinage of Norvik.
Coinage.
Norvikian crown, the official currency of Norvik, suffered heavy inflation during the years after Earth's passing. A meal is somewhere between 5 to 20 crowns. A cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. A spell book is 50 crowns. An average salary outside the city is up to 300. Average salary inside the city is up to 500.
Passing. Earth's passing.
Yeah.
The day your god died. Norvik used to celebrate this with fervor when you were little, as many fanatics believed he would return if they hosted a truly legendary feat.
It's not yours, though. It's the city's. You can't just use it for anything.
The fuck you can't. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and rob some people. Relocate some resources.
Reallocate some research.
Oh, sorry, reallocate, my bad.
Equipping items temporarily alters your ability scores. So
It does say real locate.
Yeah, so
so.
check this out. This is why Charisma didn't want to put it on, and Dex did.
Please don't put it on. Fuck yeah! Cloak!
Cloak, our fucking gross cloak.
Who cares if it's gross?
Person.
Put it on! It's a corpse under a blanket. What else are you expecting, my guy?
Talk to that
Stare at the
corpse.
blue rag. It's draped
How
over
does
the
this game let
outline
you
of a
talk to dead bodies
someone.
too by
Human. Male. Over 40.
You don't need to know what that means.
Human. Tall and beautiful, like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Or you can't sleep down here.
Please.
I see, it must
Let
be
him
normal to take
sleep.
naps down here.
Please say, sir, you can't sleep down here. That's the
You
funniest
can't sleep
fucking thing
down here.
ever.
Cold corpse, no response.
Sir.
Sir,
Sir,
please, don't ignore me.
Stop this idiotic behavior.
It's funny as shit. Keep doing it.
If you wish to commune with the corpse in any meaningful way, I suggest speak with dead.
Shut your
I always
mouth.
want to say speak with the dead, and that's not it. Speak with dead, a 3rd level necromantic spell. Allows you to animate a spirit into a corpse and have it answer 5 questions, as long as that corpse retains a suitable vessel. That mainly boils down to still having some sort of mouth, including a functioning jaw.
No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh. Oh, he's dead. No shit.
A true statement.
Underneath you find the cold corpse of a human. Thinning, blonde hair, unkempt facial hair.
Mid-40s, factory worker, Ascani blood. His complexion shows nearly no decay, most likely under the effect of a preserving spell.
Oh, hold on. I gotta drink water. Taz redeemed sip.
Great.
Ah, fuck it. I'll sip with you. I
Great.
also
That is a
water.
great,
I will
that is a
also
great
sip.
idea because we are voice acting. We should all drink.
And I sure hope all my friends are drinking water like me.
I got a cup of water.
I
Good.
also have water.
Good. I was saying
Get off my
earlier,
ass,
you
you're not my
fuckers
mom.
drink too. I know, but you fuckers drink too much soda.
Not my mom. I can do what I want with my money.
DC, difficulty class of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you.
Dice
If you
choice.
select a dice choice, then roll a 20-sided die. You then roll a 20-sided die. If you get the same or higher as the DC, then you succeed on that roll. Good with corpses, right?
What do you mean?
Like I've been trained to handle them, right?
You do not have the you do not have the training to handle them. No. But of course, you do have the skills to draw basic conclusions. So go ahead.
Got it. I'm a master of corpse craft.
Perhaps one day you could do it. You have a +5
Yeah.
on a DC of 7.
Barely.
Something.
I would. You needed it. You did not need to get that. You know, it was not a barely.
I mean, I rolled a
There's
7.
something.
So.
Yeah, you rolled a 7 plus a 5. You got a 12. It's good. There's something strange here. This is no regular gentle repose. I was gonna make a gentle repose joke. Because I keep not expecting them to use actual, like, Wizards of the Coast spells. Gentle repose. 2nd level necromancy spell. Keeps a corpse from decaying. Look close, but do not move the corpse.
Get all up in there.
Harsh scars cover the skin.
Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, this man most likely died of a common disease or internal failure.
That's pretty broad and vague.
Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you're getting. Except,
What?
there's also a marking on the right leg. A circle with a cross inside of it. You recall, that's the marking of PR. Potential fuck this word! Revivification.
Oh, right. This guy can be revived?
Seems so. He most likely died during care and was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF, a revive fund, nor did he have family members with enough ready cash. Revive fund, a type of life insurance. Monthly payments are made into an account that can be used to pay for the resurrection of the fallen holder, given they're under the age of 75, human scale. Resurrection, the act of returning a dead person back to life. There are many spells that do this, from a weak Revivify to the legendary True Resurrection. Revivify, a 3rd level necromancy spell. If used within 60 seconds of death and the body isn't too ruined, the target is brought back to life. True Resurrection, a 9th level legendary spell capable of bringing anyone dead back to life, if you believe the legends. There are many different tales with different takes on the restrictions, but generally you cannot use it on a creature that has been dead for over 200 years.
How restrictive.
Or
Perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow. Who
fair
knows?
enough. So I could cast Revivify on this guy? Okay to loot him, right? Who was this
Oh,
guy?
absolutely.
Bro thinks
Get
he's
in there.
level 5. Potentially, yes. Although the question is more akin to, why should you? A 3rd level spell slot is a valuable resource. Why waste it on some blue-collar corpse?
That's terrible. If you can, always save a life. Or bring it back. That is always the right choice.
Of course it isn't. Ignoring the fact that you cannot simply spend your power on any old fool. There are also a million outcomes to a resurrection that could lead to a negative outcome in the world. Despite your good intentions.
Good intentions build a better world.
Perhaps in your foolish alignment system, but not in reality. Alignment, an esoteric effect which brands each creature on the coast with one of 9 labels, on 2 axes, lawful to chaotic and good to evil. It is debated exactly who or what determines the parameters within this effect. Spells like Detect Alignment are capable of parsing this effect.
Sorry, I just glanced over at stream. Why the fuck am I so small?
Hmm?
Why am I tiny?
That's just-
Tiny.
Stop it.
I can make you large. Look.
I'm just big.
Yeah, what the fuck? I
I made
look like
myself
an ant.
tall. What is this, a game for ants?
I was trying not to say that.
There we go.
Such an easy joke, though.
There we go.
Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with it.
Oh, this is fun. Sure, the name of our realm. Also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era.
Wizard Gate.
Wizard, a book-learned arcane spellcaster, typically plays Jor's strings by memorizing and executing esoteric rituals and chants. Gate era, a period lasting approximately 3,000 years. The first era, named after the many gates opened by Jor to connect his realm with all others, ended around 2,000 years ago, if you trust modern scholars.
Arcane, one of the 3 pillars of magic. It is represented by the forces that make up all esoteric events. Those who play Jor's strings tap into these powers, programming the laws of the existence around their whims.
God damn, you are acing these fucking difficulty checks, man. The skill checks. Jor's strings, the ley lines of esoteric power that holds the realm together.
Okay to loot him, right?
Yeah, why not? Get in there, boss.
Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay?
Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know.
Who was this guy? His hands are calloused. He's built like a sarcophagus.
This is a dead working man, the type to spend his whole life toiling away for nothing.
Why is he here?
This is a morgue. A lich house, clearly. Lich house, a mortuary, a holding space for dead bodies. During times of undeath, they are known to be heavily guarded. Uh-oh.
Corpses are kept on cooling in places like this before cremation or burials.
The apples make it hard to believe, but yeah. Must have been one hell of a deal to put those two together.
I should stop bothering the now.
You should keep bothering the corpse now.
Hell yeah!
Bro, why do you have an
Grave
apple?
rubbing!
If not for the fact that he would have an Adam's apple to take. That's what I'm saying.
He
Incense.
took his fucking Adam's apple.
Very important piece of paper.
Everyone's
A
got an
voting
apple.
card.
It's like the devils that they take out in the sorcerer's brains in Doro.
Yeah. -1 int.
Funny. How do you tell if your HP's full? Oh, I see. You got one more, babe. There's so many apples!
Runes fill your senses as you approach.
The color faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and dignity.
Divinity.
Divinity.
Divinity!
There's no dignity here.
And worse, it's covered in rotten apples.
They
Sacred
look pretty
shrine
fresh to
left
me,
in
honestly.
this fate. It's an insult to Earth and all of his people. These old things are still around, huh? Are these rare? I pray here. These rare? No, you will find shrines like this all over Norvik. Can I pray here?
To what exactly?
There are many gods. Listen to our prayers. Listening to our prayers, always. So can I pray to some random god? You may pray as you wish. There is an internal element to it that is underappreciated. These old things are still around, huh?
A remnant of blindness and decay.
Hard to let go of old national pride. Oh, sorry, but progress will always lead the way.
Yeah, that messes me up too. It's okay.
A sacred shrine left in this state. Sold to Earth and all. I don't need strings spiel.
The character I picked!
Yeah.
Get over it. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not satisfied with how much intelligence you've been reading?
The shrine towers
Crap.
over.
I
you.
signed up to be 2 people!
Okay.
To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines.
It's not my fault. TC needs to know every word
Why
and
can't I
keeps
heal
passing them
here?
all.
Why can't I heal here? Wait, can't I heal here through divine assurance or something? Not precisely. The gods do not usually grant divine interventions for minor injuries.
Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself.
With the power channeled through Earth? Yes.
Oh, is it because this sounds like Earth? Like the planet?
Perhaps.
Come on. Is it really channeled? The guy's dead. Faded. Gone. You're most likely simply handling some esoteric leftovers smudged on the strings. Ooh!
You focus your mind on Earth's symbol, his red eye. You
See,
recite
this
a few
Baldur's
words
Gate,
of
I would just
remembrance before you sense
stay
the
still.
channeled strings around the shrine. They converge upon you. Mend you.
Huh.
Oh, well, that's something. Sure is, but you sense there is something you've missed. What were those words? The one you learned at the towers? What other gods are there? Many. You know a few. Earth, father of Norvik.
You've devoted your life to follow in his footsteps.
Okig the Gambler. A trickster, the type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. Tokig the Gambler is often seen as a silly goblin myth. Tokig the Gambler, a trickster goblin who united the tribes of Ascani during the Divine Era, most famous for the cutting off his right hand to fulfill a prophecy.
Divine Era. a period lasting 379 years, named for the birth of many walking gods among the coast, ended 538 years ago.
In truth, there are few goblins who still worship him after the conquest. Goblin, short and green, got claws and fangs, little monsters. They've got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized.
Monster, short for monstrosity, defined as a non-sentient creature born out of magical means, often by combining various natural beasts or from some curses or esoteric events.
Praying to Tokik would, if you for some reason would get a response, only result in the exact opposite of whatever you wanted. These are not actually gods, are they?
No, not gods, technically.
It is complicated. They are the common divine avatars known of the various folk of North. Long ago, the true outsider gods invaded Jor's realm. When the gates shut, their divine essence awakened walking gods along the coast. The term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell in and around the divine era. Most major religions of the coast today are built around these figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Earth was the last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago.
I wonder if Jor is actually pronounced Yor.
Could be. The third out of 5 eras, when the first gods were born out of the mortal folk, and the power began to entirely fall into their wonderful and fragile hands. The gods you know are but a spiritual vessel of the true gods beyond our realm.
Era. Modern scholars divided history on Jor into 5 eras. They used canonically important events as starting points for these eras, although this was easier when the arcanists of Old Diminor still had a common consensus. Not everyone agrees the so-called post-war era has even begun, let alone what it should be called. Post-war era, the current era, has lasted 27 years. The name was chosen in reeds. The name is subject to change. Diminuar. Diminuar! The arcane era name for reeds, often referred to as Old Diminor. The name was changed by Freestrider revolutionaries to mark the end of the old Majocracies.
Majocracies.
Majocracies. Thank you. Majocracies.
Freestrider, the new way. People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. Free Cities, a collection of city-states in reeds, all united under the golden banner of Freestriderism. Norvik will join them, one way or another.
Reeds, one of 8 bands along the coast. It is a temperate land of low. It is a temperate land of lowland and many lakes, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Large portions are still cursed, holding entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys and floating mountains.
That is mega cursed, wow.
Band, an esoteric divide, splits the circular coast of Jor into 8 geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has a unique esoteric and natural trait and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes.
Can I click read again? Wasn't this the definition of read? Oh.
No, dumbass, I'm eating an animal cracker. Reeds, the leftovers.
Other character opinions.
Shut up! The center of Coast War, which ripped the entire band apart. Today, it is a shining beacon of everything modern and pretty and new and so on.
Coast War, a near century-spanning conflict between every great nation of the Arcane Era. Scholars estimate it claimed more than half of the entire human population. It is said to have begun in 398 AE by the inciting spark of the assassination of priestess Ilona, and it generally agreed to have concluded with the fall of Thazan in 481 AE, 57 years ago. Arcane Era, 511 years of rapid magical and technological growth, as well as the birth and death of the great human magocracies. In Dimenor now reads, ended 27 years ago. That Thazan, the greatest of the floating cities, God, center of the Hagendim coalition, and captured essence of the nameless fourth apprentice of Jor. It was the most esoterically powerful city-state in history, and most famous for its shadowy, 1,000-feet-long tentacles that could be seen in the skies for 100 miles away. It fell in the year 481 AE. It was rebuilt, now on the ground, in the decades after. Hagendim Coalition. The United Magocracy of... It's hard! It's a hard word!
Magocracy.
Magocracy of the Hagen Hags and Diminori.
Hagen
Shags!
That's so fun.
Hag and Shag.
Hagen Shag!
And Diminori. This was arguably the most powerful of the arcane estates, said to rival the strength of warfare during the Gate Era conflicts. Their merger is considered one of the first bricks laid on the road to the Coast War. Hagen Shags, one of the most powerful magocratic families in Old Dimenor. Known for their potions and necromancy, spawned from the seed of the Shadow Lord, a god and theocratic ruler of the Divine Era.
Old Dimenor, a term for Dimenor often used to refer to the band before it was named renamed Reeds, during the end of the Coast War capulation. Agreements. Some say it with sarcasm, some say it with pride, some say it with...
Sorry, wish I'm... Dimenor.
Anyone? Too many people playing games. You got too many friends. Sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself and I'll make you watch. Anyone who uses this term for anything modern is either an anti-free strider or lives under a rock. In short, gods weren't allowed on Jor's turf. Are we pronouncing this Jor or Yor?
I don't know. I was just gonna keep it Jor.
We could do Yor.
Yor?
Oh, Yor? Okay. It feels like it's supposed to be like a meta thing.
In short, gods weren't allowed on Yor's turf, so they sent subsidiaries.
Something like that, yes.
I got the gist, fuck off.
A ruse played by powers in the beyond. Ridiculous. Don't yell at me, Kitty. It's not my fault. These bitches never stop talking. You good?
Yeah.
It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. A small improvement, but big in the heart.
Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You take a deep breath, begin your prayer, and tranquility. Identity is not easy. Is everything from faction to home life to street? It's everything from faction to home life to street. What you choose might be a first step. Choose wisely. You let your mind go through the basics of what you know. The tea shop was destroyed in the middle of the day. Minor injuries were reported. Your goal is to enter the tea shop and investigate it properly. That is it. The first election. Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Ask those around you what they will vote for, and you might find your own voice along the way. Return here when I have more things to think about. Always.
Talking to yourself, huh?
You must be a lonely guy.
Prepare spells. You're a cleric. You have to prepare your spells. Is that all you got?
Sorry. Gotta get some more shit.
You gotta get more spells.
More apple.
More apple.
Stare at the pile of apples.
These apples are not in pristine condition.
Apples are these.
The only apple farm in Norvik would be the Goblin Garden. These apples are property of HBWT.
Propriety.
Propriety. I don't know. Property.
Yeah.
Goblin Garden, a dwarven-built citadel sitting at the southernmost tip of Tolstad. It is now a goblin sanctuary and greenhouse.
Be stored alongside corpses?
No, it's a health hazard.
Of course not. It's nasty. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? You can certainly try.
It's not really a question of could, it's a question of do you have the time? As well as will your stomach survive the ordeal?
No.
No! None. You are not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden.
It would lead to death. Don't waste your time here. At the very least, don't eat the less fresh ones. Roll a d20 to fucking eat every apple in this room.
Difficulty class is often impacted by your choices, big or small.
Start
Bad apple
eating!
first. And
Hey!
swipes over the surface of apples, carefully plucking away any with signs of spoilage. A lot of
It's a lot of apples!
Yes.
Yeah.
Beware.
Beware.
I love Constitution.
Get out of
Sorry.
here. I only have
Sorry.
2 characters and they don't talk that much.
Sorry, I just liked it. It was funny.
Yes!
Ugh.
Oh!
You look upon this challenge with fear
This
in your
will-
stomach. This will be your end. Digging in, the first apple goes down the hatch. Going
No.
smooth so far. Maybe this will be easy. Number 2 goes well at first. Then you feel something rumbling.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Why would you keep eating?
Yes, that was a mistake. There could be something good in this pile, though. Keep it up. One more apple. One more apple.
You
Your
are
stomach
so
slides against the
dumb.
hands as you bite down on the apple. This is impossible.
Watch this next
This
one
is the
kill you.
limit. As you
I knew
chow
it!
down on the apple, you feel your jaw ache, your hands
You're
shake.
doing death saving throws!
Oh, we're good.
That's so funny.
Apple overdose.
Apple overdose, dangerous stuff.
5 experience points for almost dying. No such thing. Come on.
Yeah, eat more apples.
Rotten apple heaven.
The rotten apple juice dripping down the inside of your helmet.
Wait, how are you eating these? Are you just shoving them in from below? A fine way to dine.
Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of something light and hard hitting the ground. A small sharp rock.
Apple.
A shiny stone. That's decent loot. Take it. Swipe that shit.
That must have fallen into the pile of apples at some point. It is a highly esoteric object. Shard of yore. As you wait in your hand, a tingle shoots up your arm. A shard is connected with a string. These rare
Totally
shards
almost
of
ate this.
yore can be consumed to unlock failed ability checks. Normally, checks are only unlocked upon the completion of a short or long rest.
We can try and eat all the apples again.
Nod to the pile is so funny. What is that? Shield of Faith. 2 whole AC, yeah!
Should we eat another apple?
Just totally eat more apples. Hell yeah. You are almost
Eat that
done.
apple.
Okay, I will.
Alright, now back to the apple pile.
Already done this dialogue. I can't do it. Okay, never mind.
You did it once, you did it already. Repair spells? You got a new spell.
Oh, you're right. That's all I got.
Gosh. No cantrips for your broke ass.
Nice.
They're not even giving you your constitution modifier, so
No, you don't need
evil.
that.
What kind of fucking terrible DM is this?
Actually,
Evil.
I think there's a reason for that. Namely being, my con is negative.
That's so scary, TC. Why'd you build your character like shit?
I gave them cancer.
That's why your
it's
stomach
terminal.
is so disinterested.
A guy. He looks
Indecisive.
indecisive. Age. You approach a shambling man by the
Oh.
apple pile. He does not
I
acknowledge
thought it
your
was
presence.
a goblin.
Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. His glassy dark eyes just stare forward into nothing.
This is a reanimated corpse. Probably a work zombie, although it has been illegal to employ undead since the Bone Purge of 11.
The fucking what?
Bone Purge, a citywide effort in 11 PE to stop necromancers from outcompeting mortal staffed factories. The clankers! But it's because they're all bones.
What's he
Because they're
doing?
clanking against each other.
Zombie is attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. He's probably been at it for a long time. Sir, are you a member of the
Sir,
undead?
are you a member of the undead?
He does not respond. I found this voting
So
card over
weird.
there. Is it yours? Zombie does not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working, slowly.
You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Jesus.
I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this voting card.
God, these are amazing.
Man.
Aw, you gonna turn you back on the free striders? Come on now.
Rider revolution will be good for this city, I think, don't you?
Oh yes, they'll bring fortune of wreaths to every corner of the coast.
Oh no!
You become a free strider, gained experience 5 times 2 for choosing this political stance 2 times. The zombie
Uh-oh.
just keeps
We
moving
stick to our
apples.
guns.
With permanent suffrage, the people will be able to steer us in a fortunate direction. Open trade for the free cities of reeds will make us all rich. We just have to hope the guilds don't rebel when Earth's labor protection laws get thrown out.
Don't worry about that part.
Open trade with the free cities of reeds will make us all rich. It's probably the best pitch. The fleshy ball plank doesn't. The fleshy ball plank does not reply or counter your words. Am I boring you? You hate my pussy.
Be real with me. Do you not fuck with my shit?
Zombie carefully places
Are my
another
vibes that
apple at the
rancid?
top of the pile. He does not have an opinion of any kind. Should I defeat this zombie? That'd be pretty scary.
That's pretty scary.
Strength, come on.
Come on, strength.
Stay up.
You should probably speak with the owner first.
Yeah, go up to the owner and be like, hey, do you know that this is illegal?
So you're breaking the law.
You
Alright,
have
back
an
to the apple pile.
illegal work zombie.
Back to the apple pile. Come on now. I got it this time, I promise. Let's go.
Let's find the owner.
Easy adventure. Eat through the apples. It's a DC4, we've got this. Come on now. We don't need to talk to this chump.
Mushrooms. Probably edible.
It was.
Fuck
I
yeah,
thought it
they
was
are.
a
Eat 'em.
DC7. It was.
The DC went down because we already ate most of them.
Small
I
extract.
see.
Small fungal spore ball. These can be farmed along the undercoast. They do wonders for your gut. They are not mind altering. Probably.
Probably. Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Yummy.
I love eating random mushrooms.
Red Eye of Earth. Your left his mark across the bands. Today it is a universal sign of magic.
Yeah, doesn't seem particularly concerned.
Oh. What's he got?
I love grave robbing. In front of people.
Stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beam. Interesting. Wait, that? No! Book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched.
In salt water. It's absolutely and completely ruined.
Only a few pages of the soggy brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some types of undecipherable symbols.
A skywriting. Of the most basic kind. Wait. Oh no.
Someone has attempted to dry these to the best of their ability.
No, no, no!
By Earth.
This is your prayer book! So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined.
That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead.
Flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. You can read,
You can read these symbols, but they are in Old Draconic Diminorian. Diminorian, the common language of man, spread across the coast during the Arcane Era to become the lingua dominans in trade and politics. Dominans.
Strange.
That's a hard one.
Arcane Era. The fourth out of 5 eras when the Arcanists rose and domesticated the entire coast, only to fall.
Dominated.
Domesticated.
That was beautiful.
Dominated.
That was
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Dominated the entire coast, only to fall when the Coast War crumbled their empires to dust.
Arcanus. Every single fucking time
Magicrats.
Magicrats. That's what I was gonna say, and it didn't sound right. The Magicrats who
Like
ruled
aristocrats.
I know.
Not to be confused with aristocats.
Thank you. The Magicrats who ruled pre-Post-War human civilizations in Old Dimenor. Also a very minor political party in Norvik.
De verbis draconium ars hoc. Volta.
These words should translate into something akin to occult dragon speak.
Beach.
The author's name appears to be Calum Diminori.
Diminori, one of the most powerful magicratic families in Old Dimenor. Known for the reality warping artifacts and enchantments, spawned from the Drake Slayer King, Doug Dolan.
Doug Dimmadome!
I was trying so hard not to say Doug Thibodeau, home with Doug
Doug Dolan Dim.
Home of the goddamn Dog Dimdome.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes, Kat. Thank you. TC reading their own stuff like a
Oh,
peasant,
fuck.
because Kat didn't say anything.
Sorry, I thought it was over. The first human emperor on the coast, known as the Drake Slayer King, due to his slaying of several dragons and liberating their human slaves. Some call him Drake Doom Dealer Doug Dolan Dim.
Doug
So
Dimmadome.
funny. Drake
Most do
Doom
not.
Dealer Doug Dolan Dim. Most do not.
Doom.
The lair of a lich.
A lich.
Of a lich.
Just one. It's
Yeah.
a specific one, but I'm not telling which one.
An undead spellcaster of an immense power, created and sustained by consuming the souls of mortals. They are capable of eternal life and terrifying esoteric might.
Old Draconic?
Yes. Yes, the tongue of the dragon masters of Old Dimenor. Humans served them faithfully for centuries before the Arcanists rose up against them.
Could I translate this?
No. Not without many weeks of study, you were not trained in Draconic at the towers.
Right. I need to get my hands on comprehend languages.
You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere? It's fairly common.
There are a bunch of books over here as well. Oh. Huh? Oh, thanks for the follow. Ah. Very funny. Love me some incense. Alright. Kobold. Okay. Didn't actually look at this book. Behold. Open manual for esoteric geometry. We know this already.
Steal your incense?
Love me some incense.
Welcome, Cross. Cross my ride or die. Can I do the kobold? No, Kitty, do you want to do the kobold voice?
You can do the kobold if you want. That's fine.
I want to do a little goblin voice, yeah.
You're much better at those.
There are many
Little
goblins.
monster.
But
I love doing little creature voices.
Yeah, I'm not very good at doing voices.
Lost, chief of security, wriggling his little clawed feet. The kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes.
You got no eyelids.
Master say you behave.
I have some questions
Short.
for you.
Short question, go.
Who are you?
I am Ost. I am security chief in Lich House.
The kobold appears proud. There is no humility in its voice. You are a kobold?
Not question, next.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's not a question. Quick, save it.
Fuck. Come on!
Oh yeah. You
Ah!
Ow!
The taste of blood fills your mouth. The pain changes your brain chemistry for a moment, leaving your mind in shambles. Oh no, hurry, save the situation. Say something. Anything!
Oh god, it happened again.
I swear this never happens to me.
The kobold stares at you.
Blood starts to drip down your chin.
Try to tell him that you've
As you
injured
open your
yourself.
mouth. As you open your mouth, a stream of fresh blood comes pouring down the bottom of your helmet.
Cleric is... What is... The kobold mutters.
He is baffled. Your actions have truly made a mark upon his dark soul.
This is fucked.
Your inexplicably perceivable bloody smile is sure to cause havoc.
You can't see shit. The kobold stares at you. You wipe the remaining blood off.
There's a limited supply of that, just so you know.
How'd you get this gig?
Not geek.
What is it then?
I am devoted servant for master.
You're angering the kobold. Got it. It gives you an expression that could be described as a frown. That is, if it looked in any way different from his regular stony expression. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you?
No promise.
You have a license for that crossbow?
My crossbow, not yours. Yelgen's Accord, a signed agreement between districts in Norvik allowing the free use of arms and magic below a reasonable amount. It would allow a freelance mercenary the access to a crossbow, for example. Yelgen's Accord, a series of laws established during the early days of Norvikian settlement.
Reasonable amount mean.
The question is why the Yelgen's Accord is a complete disaster.
Can't legally take your crossbow. Crossbow is yours. I apologize.
Better do. Mine.
Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred?
Incident? Tea shop blew up. Boom.
Did you boom it?
The kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on Water Lane, on mission.
A mission?
Not mission, I meant to say errand.
What were you doing on Water Lane?
Milk.
Doing milk?
Deliver.
You deliver milk?
Yes, side hustle.
This kobold just keeps getting better and better, man.
I'm really glad you picked dexterity. It's so you.
I didn't pick dexterity. TC
I
picked
picked dexterity
for me.
and constitution.
Yeah,
for
no,
Kitty.
because TC was fucking right. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more.
I want to know a lot less.
Ask about the milk.
The kobold stares at you.
This milk situation is intense.
Where does the milk come from?
Cows.
And where do you get the cow milk?
Market.
Who buys the milk?
Humans. Water Lane humans. They pay money for fresh milk before dawn.
Side hustles are always smart. You should do a milk run later.
It pays.
Do kobolds produce
that's
milk?
Don't. No. They are draconic in nature. They lay eggs.
You like milk?
No.
You gonna lie about milk?
You're missing out.
The kobold doesn't seem to crave the white liquid despite your comment.
I have some milk.
No.
I don't have anything else to ask about milk.
Okay.
Milk curious.
Milk
added.
curious.
Fuck it, I don't like that.
Just like Disco Elysium.
Thank you.
You should totally find out more about this.
Nah, he was lying. That milk's important, dude.
It could be a big moneymaker.
Can I borrow your crossbow?
Human is kidding? Not funny.
You would make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it.
The kobold snorts. Go away!
That wasn't a question. It was a demand.
Please?
Okay.
Use your pleasies and thanksies.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Please.
Can I try rizzing you up for your crossbow? Sure. Please, 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 please.
I'll take the crossbow.
Man, we could talk to this very important person. Or, hear me out, we eat a bunch of fucking apples if we don't talk to him.
Esoteric pocket watch.
We're just taking shit off his desk. He's not
This
saying
dude
anything.
does not give a shit of all this stuff we're stealing.
I mean, to be fair, this is definitely ours.
Hell yeah.
Put that shit on.
Or int. Yikes.
No in.
We got our gross ass
fucked up
cloak we can put
cloak.
on.
I'm not gonna put that on.
Why not?
Viscount, local
Behold him.
mortician. An int roll. Alright. Oh, okay. That's not very good.
Not bad.
Later.
Terrible.
Human Reedswalk. Level 17 entrepreneur in quotation marks. A pale man handles corpses in a basement.
scammer.
A typical self-employed city contractor. You remember hearing about this man? He used to be a dentist and a surgeon.
Uh-oh. And a barber.
Like a surgeon. Don't trifle him.
Biskin, local mortician. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out lines after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake.
The Great Perch. These are official documents of the city.
Perch is a kind of fish.
Up and about, are we?
Oh, do you want to... Oh, I was... if you want to be him, go ahead.
Wonderful.
I was just gonna get handed up to Kitty.
I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here. But if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. Smiles at you.
Bow before this creature.
I woke up below. Yes, I know. In full armor. Earthguard's finest. On one of those stone slabs. Uh-huh. Next to a wet cloak. Apologies, I told Oz to throw that thing away.
Don't throw it away, it's perfect.
Why? He puts down his pen. I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition.
Prime condition? You're always in prime condition!
You never are. River Takey added. They caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale.
Wait, how did you end up in the river?
So I am, in fact, alive. Pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, you are. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. He did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane? That's just a guess. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. He just said he didn't know the name, so... How did I end up in the river? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell.
Guy
Perhaps
doesn't
you
know
fell
jack
off one
or
of the
shit.
bridges to Tolstad.
There are 7 bridges over River Torna connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city.
Perhaps there is an esoteric explanation to all this. Perhaps. You would know, cleric. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now?
31! This guy's totally like a fucking weird necromancer.
There's a
Something or
zombie in
other.
your basement. Oh, how quaint.
Not what I would call
That was
it.
not an appropriate response. Apologies, cleric. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. City below.
Sure.
Short for the city below the city. A phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Norvik. They got the catacombs! They got the fucking catacombs!
You know that they have like entire civilizations down those catacombs? They have like movie theaters and shit
That's
sometimes.
fucking awesome.
Crazy.
Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches if you delve deep enough.
Oh, sorry. The city below the city. The vast ruins found beneath Norvik. Most divided as the parts of the city not yet civilized, although there is a legal definition set in place for each individual district.
However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. HWBT. The Halfway Bridge tribe, commonly called the Halfways, one of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik and arguably the most influential. Despite their small size, led by Lady Niska Sageleaf, with their headquarters in the Goblin Garden on Tolstad. Halfways, short for HWBT, the Halfway Bridge tribe. Oh, so it's all a misunderstanding then. Good. I kept moving the apples
We
down
definitely
there.
don't believe this bitch. Come on.
Oh, the apples? Fascinating behavior. He does not appear very fascinated. You don't seem very alarmed about this. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble here. He gives you a rare smile and turns to the kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost?
Yes, master.
Great to have cleared that up. I have some other
You're not even gonna
questions.
challenge him? That's crazy.
I think that starts combat.
It doesn't. It would say if it started combat, right?
Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, cleric?
See, it would let you know.
The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you're... Ost, we'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready.
Kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master!
I will make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. You're clearly doing something shady here, so... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG, the Pest Control Guild.
Pest Control Guild, one of the oldest guilds in Norvik. They are supposed to keep monsters at bay and clean up any unwanted critters across the city. These days, they're so bogged down in requests from citizens in the city that they usually have backlogs for months. The Pale Man is twisting the entire situation. Smart.
If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled.
Holy shit, he just keeps going.
Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands, said with spite and rage. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop.
We never mentioned a tea shop to him.
Patriarch.
Patriarch, a top clerical rank in Norvik, different from Lord Patriarch, which is the traditional administrative leader of the city. Only about a dozen men currently hold the rank. They manage a section of clerics, each at the towers.
Lord Patriarch, the commander of the city forces and top cleric beneath Earth. The title is appointed by Earth. Currently, Lord Ixam holds the title. Having led the city for the past 30 years, he is a withdrawn leader over 80 years of age and has put most power in the hands of the magistrates.
Magistrate, 5 rulers of the 5 districts. They are the Coin Lord, Home Lord, Shield Lord, Food Lord, and Law Lord. Each has a unique role in the city's bureaucracy. Sometimes the titles switch between districts, but generally the housing districts holds the Home Lord, and the palace holds the Law Lord.
The Palace, an unofficial nickname for the current rulers of Norvik, named after the Palace District, in which most central authority resides.
The Palace District, one of the 5 districts in Norvik, home of aristocrats, bureaucrats, and the remnants of Earth's court.
Resist his incredible oratory powers. Make him shut up.
All of it's bad.
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Focus on the main point. Illegal zombie, go. Stop, I know what you're doing. The pale man opens his mouth to respond. The zombie did work on your property. He closes his mouth and looks at you. It was picking up apples or something. That's a violation of the bone purge. Yes, I am aware. The pale man takes a deep breath. He reaches below his desk and brings forth a pouch. An isolated incident. It will not be repeated. Hands it to you.
Yeah!
Holy shit!
Bribes.
This feels like a bribe. Score. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept Dagsboter on behalf of Norvik. Dagsboter, Dwarven for day fine. Some might call it legal extortion, but it really depends on the district. Violation of the Bone Purge Code, Article 4. In singular violation cases, a Dagsboter of minor class is issued.
What?
In relation to my status as a Toldstad business owner, that'd be precisely 25 crowns. How does he know that?
Because he's gotten caught before, this shady bitch.
Now that this issue is behind us, anything else you needed?
This is like
There's
you
no
want to
way.
like break the end of the
no way.
game.
There's no way.
You're not physically no, you physically couldn't.
I require assistance with some things.
Unless you got a nat 20.
Of course, cleric. Anything for the city. You called me cleric. Make air quotes. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. He seems wary of the subject.
If he knows more than you, then it could be useful to listen.
Ruined!
My prayer book is ruined. Yes, I noticed. You should speak with Shen down on Waterlane View, a bookbinder. It'll cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you
just gave us
obviously only need your
25
faith to
crowns.
cast spells, but I'm sure a spellbook won't hurt in the long run. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have the time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested.
Great knowledge awaits.
Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, here.
Oh!
Charm person?
I don't
Whoa!
like that that's the spell he gave us.
A copy of Charm Person. It will surely be useful to you.
A truly diabolical spell. The towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters usually, despite its first level.
It's a great shortcut to charming people, although you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. Can you explain the very basics of spellcasting? Oh, I mean, of course.
Embarrassing.
He wonders if your head is still filled with water. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apples. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You should spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives, or the great library in the towers, since you obviously would have some access to them. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options. I would suggest the other route. What's that? Spell scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Yes, a piece out of my collection. Oh. You are very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I am glad to assist the city in any way. He put them out for you on purpose? Why?
You don't need his permission.
Now Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange caches, so you'll probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it.
This dude's like the final fucking boss or something.
Doesn't matter, I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am stricken.
I
am!
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Sure, thanks. He nods to you and goes back to his writing. Where can I find more shrines? There's the Temple of Earth, of course. It's just up the stairs past the pillar. There's also one on Waterlane View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. That's all I have to ask about spellcasting. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Wow, that's evil.
Sounds like good practice.
I don't want to.
I don't want to do that. In fact, it sounds
Casting
quite
on
awful.
you instead. Ooh.
Fair enough. Just remember the spells are terribly useful when applied properly. I don't know where to go. I don't need to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. What rumor? Just common murmuring. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Garden. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous.
She leads one of the 3 goblin tribes, exonerated by Earth after the conquest.
The conquest, the correct way of referring to the historical event in which humans founded Norvik. Most humans, however, refer to it as the Reconquest.
The Reconquest, a historical event in Norvik. It began with Earth's landing in 466 AE, and is said to have been finished by 460 AE, when Earth finished eradicating the trolls who roamed in the ruins of Tol and Cattle. It is a point of contention if it should be called a reconquest or just a conquest, as no humans had ever lived in the location before.
That's just a normal conquest, then. The name is spoken in both reverence and fear. Dragon of Tolstad added. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. Goblins live in a garden? Well, not quite. You'll see when you get there. And when you do, make sure to pay your respects. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress.
Wait. This is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? I was a pretty.
I also.
You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and scribbling on his paper in front of you. You called me cleric, make air quotes. I did, yes. What gave it away? He stops for a second and glares at you. A
Glances.
heavily armored man in Earth God colors with a prayer book on his hip.
Thoughts land on the pages of spells you've meticulously worked on for years.
They might have found you in the river, but you're clearly of city stock.
It could have been anyone.
I am indeed the cleric. Good for you. So I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes. If you are a clergyman, you might run a congregation for local religion or deity. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. You are
Yeah,
correct.
probably.
I am an arcane cleric. I figured as much when I saw your spell book, or do you call it a prayer book? Either way, you clearly play your strings as much as you channel his divinity.
The Pale Man knows a lot of your training. Interesting.
That's all I need. That's all the help I need, thanks.
This dude knows more than he lets on. I don't
We can
trust
take a crack at
I
the
don't
save
trust him.
anyway. Oh!
Nice.
Glare at the pale man, who keeps working on his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Uthgard member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe we can get back to this later. Some dice checks are locked on failure and can be attempted again later. These checks are unlocked on a long or short rest, or by spending shards of Jor. But a roll with a high DC should probably be lowered before attempting again.
Yeah.
I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings.
He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird.
What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. Peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah, sorry, I'm indecisive. The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Ost to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says, and points across the chamber. He then looks over to the corner of his desk where you took the pocket watch. Good. The esoteric pocket watch is very useful, cleric. Make sure you keep it close. Esoteric pocket. An area overtaken by esoteric magic, exceedingly rare along the coast, and further inland you get, the more common they are, with the infinite wastes being theorized to be filled with nothing but. Esoteric magic, term for naturally occurring magic caused by the shape and form of Yor's realm, sometimes called wild magic or Yor's discord. Beyond that, you should be good. Do they have any weapons on me? None. I'm afraid they must be at the bottom of the River Torna. Good. You do not need arms in this city. You need heart. Got it. The pale man turns his face towards you and smiles. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest.
Leave. Now.
While exploring the city, you may move faster by running. Do so
Book
either
it.
double click or hold the shift, or hold shift / the left.
Time to
trigger.
go. Leave. Go get your pages and fucking dip. He's weird. You know what sounds really good today? An entire pile of apples.
I think Kitty really wants an apple.
I fucking love apples. I can't even eat them anymore. I have to slice them up.
Oh, here's the hot orc. Hold up. I know that
Oh no.
Kev liked this orc, and I know that Kat will also like this orc.
Puts my fingers together, maybe.
Behold. Strength. I am not gonna get shit. Okay.
Hey.
Could be worse. Traveler, she's not settled here. Her belief is weak. She does not use it. Her religion is power. What I meant to do? What she got on her?
I hate. You know what? Well, you know what upsets me?
She's so wealthy. Okay.
What upsets me about this game is I feel like we're gonna start implementing stuff from this game in our games. Is what upsets me.
Yeah?
On the edge of on the edge of the Runius amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. Looked like she's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, to be fair, I already caved the TC and I was like, what if I had a fucking wizard whose spells function like the fucking skill checks in Disco Elysium?
Yeah, I know that. I was just thinking like the way you have to use a certain skill to like get surface level knowledge of a stranger.
Yeah. I would probably start doing something where I would allow you to use your best stat to gain information about people.
Because, like, this is, like, it's strength, because strength is most likely her best stat.
Yeah, like, I could add a behold roll, where it's just like, yeah, based on how high you roll, I could tell you about this character.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's definitely an interesting
Wants to play
game.
Agent Vera.
Kitty hasn't had a chance.
I don't want to kill my voice, though. And I'm not very good at doing voices to begin with. Plus, Kay, you don't want to voice a hot work lady? Be real.
Of course I want to. I just have a very shrill voice.
I don't have a womanly voice. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't know how to... I don't know. Do you want me to do it?
No, Kitty, you should be the goblin that comes up later. You should be Snell. Snell's really funny.
I can't do a funny goblin voice like that does.
No, but he doesn't have a funny goblin voice. He's like very serious. I think it'll be fun.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so, Kat, do you want to be the orc lady, or do you want me to do it?
I'll be the orc. I'll do it.
All right.
I know you want to, is the thing.
Just exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming.
Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well.
She can fuck your shit crazy style.
You spot the merchant mark on her jacket sleeve, a heart with the initials of the Norvikian Freestrider Regiment.
What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here.
You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with this drab uniform.
She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you.
Be nice to her, she's a free strider.
The showing of the palm is a casual cultural greeting and reads.
Do not grab her hand. Don't do it, TC. I know you want to. Don't
I'm
do
Helm. The god of protection. I'm Dragon.
Hello, Ragan. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say something.
What's the deal with the dwarves?
Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you.
She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals.
She thinks we're stupid.
She thinks we're autistic.
Or autistic.
Okay, I have some other questions.
Can't wait.
More about you.
Little old me. I'm an open book.
Where are you from?
She doesn't answer you at first. Instead, she looks away for a moment, spurts.
She's thinking of messing with you.
You mean because I'm an orc? I can't be Norvikian, she says, looking at you with a stern expression.
You know what I mean.
I do, she says, giving you a warm smile. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the war bands when I was a girl. Blood City Bay, the most populated city around the coast, built upon the corpse of Gorgorian, the Great and Terrible, a sprawling mess of wooden walkways and buildings carved out of the calcified remains, once famous for its fleet of airships deployed during the Coast War, known as the origin of the Industrial Revolution, and while New Thazan has overtaken it as the leader in manufacturing, it still stands as one of the most industrious city-states. Gregorian, a devil second in line to rule the deepest layer of hell. Legends say he was presented with a deal. Conquer one measly pocket dimension, and in exchange, he would be granted the throne. A millennia of fighting orcs, elves, several walking gods later, his corpse is now used as the foundation of Blood City Bay.
4.
Industrial Revolution. Sorry, I got flashbacks to school. A period of rapid technological, esoteric, and social change that began in Old Dominar between 270 and 340 AE. It marked the shift
Big ass
from...
bird.
Yeah. It marked the shift from agrarian-based magic and handcraft economics to industrialized and mechanized production. This transformation revolutionized manufacturing, transportation, and urban life, laying the foundation for the modern industrial world.
TC loves clicking on hyperlinks.
I do. I love the lore.
Ooh, I get to do one. How do we say this again?
Agrarian?
Agrarian. Those who live off the earth. Simple farmers, people of the land, the common clay of the Ascani fields. Their political movement has mostly been swallowed by the
Asgalists.
Asgalis. Gotta give me a second.
Asgalist. The workers who built this city want to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of a fair and even society, where those who live underneath rise up and show their worth after all. Why can't we share?
She could crush your skull with ease. And that's a bad thing. I know I made it sound like a good thing, it's a bad thing.
They clocked it. Took me all around the coast, she explains. Far from the cursed plains of Feltire.
Hope you're ready for more
Feltire.
intelligence checks.
One of 8 band. We got it. Like, I don't know if you're like, if you can succeed / fail. I think they're just automated successes and fails. I don't think there's any randomization to these sections. One of the 8 bands along the coast, a land half ruined from millennia of warfare. Its red lowlands account for a quarter of all food production on the coast, all flowing from the trade ports in Blood City Bay. The name Feltire either originates in Orcish as High Place, or Batfort in Infernal, or Hillland in Goblin. It is hotly debated.
I gotta say, I wish they would do the thing that they do in Disco Elysium for that, where it shows you like the actual dice rolls.
Yeah, I don't know if we're actually getting dice rolls for
What they
these
explained-
smaller bits.
What they explained about this earlier is that you'll succeed based on the relevant stat. That's why sometimes you'll get like multiple answers. Like every stat gets a roll if it's relevant, and sometimes if your stat isn't high enough, you just automatically fail. And Gregorian.
And Gregorian is, of course, the Archdevil come to conquer Yor during the Gate Era. In fact, his death at the hands of the Orcish Queen Mother demi-goddess marks the end of the Gate Era itself.
Feltire, a land of elven ruins with magically fertile lowlands in between. In its center sits Blood City Bay, the largest city on the coast, built out of the corpse, or rather just the head, of Gregorian.
Well, you should already know this, of course. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War and raids. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer.
All those memories coming back to her. She's seen a lot.
Those were the days.
What's it like being an orc in Norvik?
My kind is quite rare, so... She mumbles, her gaze trailing off towards the horizon.
Some sadness, loneliness. You feel terrible for her.
The occasional comment does sting a bit. I've gotten used to it. How nice of you to ask.
I know what it's like being discriminated against.
What do you mean? You don't remember a lot.
The option wouldn't be there if it wasn't true. I said lying.
You do. I'll be damned if
I'll
you
be
don't
damned.
mind me
Ma,
asking how
dude!
exactly.
That's my girl!
Sorry.
Autopilot? You do. I'll be damned if you don't mind me asking. How exactly?
Shout out to the white power option number 3. Don't select that.
I do mind. It's a secret.
I made it up. Sorry.
All of
Members
these
the
are bad.
Holy River Order are a minority in this city.
Technically true. Best kind of true. She laughs and sighs. Earthguard, you truly are an enigma.
So
Attempt to flirt!
I will. Don't worry. I'll get there.
We
Oh, I
gotta
just
warm
saw
up.
it and blurted it out, sorry.
I'm doing the other dialogue options to give myself a better shot.
I know.
That's what you should always do if you want to do something like that.
You're working for the Free Striders.
I don't work for the revolution. It's just a revolution.
Yeah, exactly. You fool, you knew that. Maybe. No, we definitely knew that.
I work for
Obviously,
the-
you know that. Sorry.
It's okay. I work for the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. Ascani Reeds Trading Company, one of many branches of expansionist organizations along the coast. They promote We promote free strider ideals in Ascan. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much. Perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas.
Sorry, I don't really know any of this. You see, I'm apolitical.
The centrist answer.
Somehow they made the centrist options somehow even worse than they are in Disco Elysium, and I'll give them
It's
credit
so
for that.
funny.
Thank you for bringing Free Striderism to Norvik.
I don't really view it as an ism, but you're welcome. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took this job. Speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say.
Their dumbass flip-ups.
So thank you for that.
She is
Dude,
being
she wants
genuine.
us.
You're a
Sorry.
strong and physically imposing woman.
She covers her mouth and tusks with a hand. Mm-hmm.
She's trying not to laugh. You got one shot. She's bedazzled by your confidence. Don't fuck this up. Tell her she has nice tusks. I'm sorry, I'm not taking your word on that.
That's a failure. Don't trust. Yeah, you gotta do the second one.
Carrying me along around like a straw doll is hilarious.
You bet
You bet your sweet ass. Few men get that privilege. Few men get that privilege.
She's desperately trying not to laugh.
You can laugh at my baby girl.
So bad.
Sweat, tremors, be wary. This could end very badly.
You can do it, I believe.
Fuck, I can't save. Shit. Fuck.
Of course you can't.
Fuck!
We gotta lower DC.
Ah!
Funny.
Your mind is blank. Literally, there's nothing that comes to mind apart from the base desires
You
of that
fumbled a
aspect of your
bad
psyche
bitch.
we don't talk about. I suppose it's time to let it rip. Just go wild. I don't care. There's nothing that can be done anyway. Lost cause. Bottoms up.
Oh no.
This is just like Disco Elysium.
To
Oh wait, you know, there's one of the failed fucking dialogue options when you try to flirt with a woman in the hallway is, please, I want to make fuck to you.
Please, I want to
Two
make
is-
fuck to you.
2 has a chance. I feel it in my heart.
She stares at you,
Just
mouth agape.
you mouth
Finally,
agape.
the orc.
Finally, the orc composes herself and says, "You know, I'd love to, but I'm kind of busy." Okay.
This doesn't feel good.
No, that could have killed us. Vera looks at you with mouth agape, clearly unsure how to handle it. You've left me speechless. She claps her hands together. Well done! Not often that happens. Now that we're done with that, do you have anything else to ask? At all?
I lied.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, silly me, talking about myself all the time. What about you?
Third one.
I'm not important.
These are all so bad. Saying it like that makes you sound anything but.
Nod your head and leave is so funny.
Oh my god. Like the cool guy I am. Now I'm gonna solve this dwarf problem and try to properly flirt with you after.
Sorry, I have to go shoot down the corpse hanging in the tree in the back of the...
The only thing I know about Disco Elysium.
Alpha. Institution.
There's gotta be more that you know. What about
No.
Kim?
Kim is a man that exists.
He stands by his ideals with gut and
He's
and
French.
wears a cool jacket.
A
And
push
is
will
Asian.
earn his respect. That is his way.
He's a French accent.
Right?
French Korean.
Yeah.
Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag.
The banner Asgol. The fool.
One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, Mr.
Oh,
City
now
Man.
you get. Okay.
He calls out as you approach. We made it clear already we're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. What's going on here?
You want to be racist?
Just working. The boys will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all.
When you say it like
He's
that, it
only
makes
saying
me really
that because
believe
he's
you.
had to defend himself quite a lot today. Nothing illegal, huh? Great, I was worried there for a second. He looks up at you. He looks you up and down. Yeah, okay. Great. Yeah, very great. Now, who are you?
I love us just playing him like an idiot. Alphas.
Alphas of Ban Embers, foreman in the Asgalist movement of Norvik.
Those are sure a bunch of fancy sounding words.
On Embers, one of the 5 exiled families or clans that formed in the surface kingdom of the Vizca Peaks. Vizca, a collection of loose dwarven cities in the northwestern Ascani, also known as the Vizca Kingdoms.
He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgal. You're a celebrity?
Damn, that's a lot of good.
Okay, sure. I have some questions for you, lads. I'm all ears. He gives the older
Hey, you
dwarf
sure are.
the
And
stink eye.
schnoz. Jesus.
You don't want to
mention
click on
whole
the
noble
dwarf
thing.
hyperlink?
Dwarf. Stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Heh, drill. They built most of Norvik and have a long history with the Earth folk.
Earthfolk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ascani coast. True mythological heroes.
The people of Earthfolk. The Earthfolk's people. The people specifically from Earthfolk.
A nobleman, huh? Ah, in the old country, yeah. That doesn't matter here. I'm just a foreman of the Tolstad district. Foreman, one of the leading members of the Norvik Asgal Council.
Oh my god, not just like a normal fucking building foreman?
Norvik Asgal Council, sometimes called the NAC. This is a group of foremen or forfolk guiding the Asgal movement in Norvik. They lead workers' union movements, Asgal rallies, and the entire Asgalist Workers' Party.
Doesn't matter if he's a noble, he must be rich.
How much money do you have on you?
Let me fucking
That's
rob you
a
blind.
very scary thing to say.
Foreman.
Well, I'm not doing anything illegal, just like they're not doing anything illegal.
I worked my whole life for the movement. I've earned my title.
Nepo baby.
I'm sure you worked very hard.
We gotta butter him up.
I'm sure you worked very hard for your position. 17 years, human. It's called dedication.
Okay.
You boys setting up a play or something? A play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause. This union workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgal. He turns towards the orc. And no one's gonna stop it!
Mm-hmm.
You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphaz.
Papers, Alphaz.
He grumbles and turns back to you. It's what you want. What's the problem here? Shakes his head a bit. Where to even begin? So, it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah! Circle square conflict added. Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burghers.
Worse. Burger.
Burger.
The craftsmen, merchants, and notably higher standing citizens in comparison to those of rural roots.
They are.
Check the papers. Surely the dwarves have screwed up somewhere.
So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphaz nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. So what's this rally about, exactly? Guilds. For decades, there have been collective bargaining between Norvikian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of this city.
Damn right.
Blessed be his name.
No, swear. Say damn.
Damn right he did. Yeah, but look, it ain't the same since his death. The Freestriders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paperboys to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They say Freestriderism would make the city rich. I say it makes its people poor. We need change. So you're here to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for the Asgalist party? More or less, yeah. It's also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone we are as brittle as a twig in the elder dwarf pipes up. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. Like a twig in a fireplace. Quincy, that's good. I like that. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out to all the workers of this magnificent city, he exclaims as if there was a crowd around him. Vote. Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. Cityman. Can I see the papers? He gives his companions a glance. Why?
Tell them you're an expert and that you're on their side.
I'm an expert. Are you now? And also, I'm on your side. Are you now?
Now hit him with.
I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. Gained experience. PPG documents. He hands over the scroll. I trust you with these documents, Cityman.
No boy, if you had... Sorry. If you hand those to the orc, this could all be over right now.
Fellas,
And to
we're in
the
the
orc.
wrong. I dare you. Because we're not, the older dwarf joins in.
Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what is actually going on here.
I hope it would be the paper that just says, I do what I
I'll
want.
take a look.
Yeah, fucking.
Examine. Quite
Ron
light,
Swanson.
some kind of...
It's quite light. Some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Magazine. A periodical publication generally containing short stories, adverts, investigative journalism, and or erotica. Okay. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature, Tolstad Magistrate Nicholas Darrow.
Darrow, one of the original Earthfolk houses to found Norvik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in high positions all around the city.
The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. DC-4.
Have I seen this kind of document before?
Yes, often. In your scribing duties, you've signed these a number of times.
Cool document.
It is not.
I don't like it.
Oh? How come?
Because it's a legal document. Duh.
General tomfoolery.
Things off. Fascinating.
Cool.
Oh, these are wasted nat 20s. I hate that. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect. Not a single error. Except the date. It says the rally is supposed to be held on the 16th.
The 22nd.
Document is perfectly legal, but it's expired.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
expired.
It's expired. Oh. About the rally. Ooh, don't make. Maybe we don't want to do that. Because then we can't hand him over to the lady.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Checked out the papers. What did you find out, Cityman? Yeah, these papers expired, like last week. He takes the papers and shakes his head. The groan he mutters, I know, but the date is just a mistake, you see. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago, after this supposed expiry date. It happens. He grunts. Ah! Dwarf shouts into the amphitheater. Doesn't matter whether Darrow fucked us or not. We're here and they can't make us leave. He gives you a menacing glare, and I hope for your sake you're not the sorry lad she's hired to do the deed. I'm just here to observe. Spits on the ground. Fanskap. Fanskap, a dwarven word meaning something along the lines of devilry. Common curse word.
Devil, lawful evil fiend. They are lawyers, soul traders, and either the most efficient type of leaders or the worst type of middle managers. Their numbers are dwindling as of late, but in Blood City Bay, they still rule supreme.
That was a swear word. You could tell because of the way he said it. About the rally. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of the morgue? Morgue? Dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over to the Lich House stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. No matter, the Asgol movement is not afraid of death.
You hear laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphas.
Dwarf grits his teeth. Damn orc. Okay. Good luck fighting tyrants. Thank you, Mr. Cityman. I appreciate it. Alright. Now we'll go talk to her.
After our embarrassing
Oh,
facade,
actually,
absolutely
hold
not.
up. First, I gotta do something funny. Page. The older dwarf puffs out his chest as you approach. Fancy helmet, city man. Speaks in a short and quiet manner, as if he's scared of his words actually being heard. The dwarf behind him laughs. Don't engage.
Don't engage. Just leave.
Thank you.
My mommy got it
Thanks,
for
my
me.
mom got it for me. Oh. It's a lovely helm. She has good taste. You made him feel bad for making fun of it. This is not an evil person. Stare at the dwarf. He looks around. The dwarf glances at his boss. You here for talking then? Stare at him while slowly leaning your head to the side. You should, stutters and points towards the stout dwarf on the stage. Talk to him. Nod and leave.
My mommy got it for me.
My mama got it for me. The orc greets you with a bright smile. Hello again, cleric.
About the dwarves.
Yes, have they had enough of wasting my workday?
I spoke with Alphas.
Oh, did you now?
Don't get involved with this bullshit unless you really want to pick a side in this Freestrider Asgalis conflict.
Both these sides are useless and ignorant.
Situation is a bit complicated.
I agree, but that does not change the outcome. We have to draw the line somewhere, don't we?
Good diplomatic
shit!
bullshit answer.
You just
Love
got
it.
rated with 37 viewers, dude.
Yo!
Yo!
By
People!
Cove the Beach Goblin. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god. Hi. Welcome.
Thank you.
God, I.
That's a big raid.
Oh my god.
Welcome.
So many people. Thank you, Cove the Beach Goblin.
I thought you said you were gonna pee yourself.
Everybody start pissing.
Ugh.
Don't do you make that noise when you pee? Like every time?
I should
kinda
probably see a
embarrassing for
doctor about that.
You probably should. I'm not kidding.
It's fucked up.
Anyway, welcome to the stream.
This is why I told you guys to stop drinking so much soda. It fucks up your bladder.
My bladder's
Thank
perfectly
you.
fine.
I drew the avatar myself.
As did I for mine.
I
Yeah.
didn't draw this one. I can draw. I was
We
working
are-
on my own, and then I just continuously just used one my friend made because it's cutesy.
We are a gaggle of artists, and we are also Dungeons and Dragons nerds, so this seems like a fun thing to mess around with. Anyway,
I'm having fun voice acting.
I'm so excited. What's my main stat? It's intelligence. I did int and wisdom as my main stats, with dex and charisma being second highest, and I think strength and con are my lowest.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
You
great.
fucked up
I
eating
was
that
surprised.
pile of apples.
I was surprised going into this that it had like legitimate like shit from 5e. So
Yeah,
or
I
just
wanted to
Wizards of the Coast in
do.
general.
I wanted to do Int and Wiz because I figured that I could get the most like lore out of that.
It's
And I
just a
liked having.
lot
It
of
is a
reading.
lot of lore. It's a lot of lore, but I love clicking
So glad that I'm
hyperlinks.
not
Yeah.
doing any of
I
that.
I'm the
love clicking
intelligence. Yeah, I'm
hyperlinks.
the big reader.
I'm
I,
voicing
Look at my
charisma.
hyperlinks, boy.
I'm voicing charisma and wisdom, and I'm also voicing the main character in any non like voiced like areas. Kitty is doing constitution and dexterity, and Cat is doing intelligence and strength, and also
Whoever else I wanna, I like doing
Vera
voices.
and what's his name? The goblin, the kobold. Kobold.
Ost? Something
Ost?
like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. We were literally playing. We were.
All right.
I was just gonna say we were doing Fight Club earlier with no explanation. We like to roll dice, so we just do like battle. We do like combat stuff sometimes when we don't have a full session to play.
Anyway, thank you for the raid. I'm super glad that a bunch of people showed up. I am going to go back to playing the game now so that there's actual content.
Content in my fucking live stream? Are you serious?
Well,
Good
dude, what the
diplomatic
fuck?
bullshit answer. Love it. Alphaz is entirely in his right to hold this rally. Well, I mean, he does have expired
Actually untrue.
documents, but I am not a stickler for the law, especially if his statement is true, and I don't believe him to be somebody who would lie.
You could be a little centrist pussy bitch.
I'm not going to.
Such a powerful declaration, yet I don't see any proof whatsoever, or any real argument either.
Clerical error, I guess, is what I would say.
It's just a clerical error. The real date is today.
I don't care if there's an error or who made it. The papers say one thing, and that is the thing we follow.
Not very revolutionary of you to say that, my guy.
The law is more flexible than that.
Well, yeah, sure. Tell that to the magistrates.
She's definitely hiding something, but dare you risk to pry?
Now, I would love to hear what you actually think, she tells you with a smile.
Just because I flirted with you doesn't mean we don't disagree.
We got a +3, we can do it!
We can do it, we can do it. Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! Yes!
We didn't fumble a bad pitch this time!
You get a feeling of unease as you imagine this from her perspective. A formidable woman with lots of pride. Her accomplishments are glorious. She's achieved so much, yet she's sitting here, performing this meaningless task? Is it not meaningless? Or it is not meaningless. It is terribly important. Stopping this rally will show the ineffectiveness of the Asgals once more. It will make them restless and annoyed, perhaps making them lash out in the tunnels. That would be even more bad press for their cause. All of this right before the election. And worst of all, she enjoys this. It's smart, stopping them in their tracks like this.
He smirks. It is simply about doing what is right, cleric.
No, it's about money and power, nothing else. Agent Vera, you're going about this the wrong way.
Oh?
You know her nature now. To de-escalate is simple. The dwarves are stubborn, you know this.
Agreed, but you must see how...
Leave this place. The dwarves will not hold their rally. They are proud, but they are not stupid.
She stares at you, waiting for you to continue.
Were you to go away, admit soft defeat, they will not hold their rally. They will leave as well.
She hums to herself. You speak this with such confidence.
You know it as well as I do.
She leans on her hand, glancing over to the working dwarves. I never liked diplomats. She stands up, her figure towering over you. little earth guard, or cleric, or whatever you are. Tell your friends they win. I'm done playing. She grabs you by the cuffs, pulling you closer.
Being dragged around by this creature makes your innards churn.
She stares into the slits of your helmet. Don't expect any assistance. She releases you from her grip with a foul expression on her face. She then walks away down the stairs.
You fool! The Free Striders could have been a great help!
I thought we were helping!
You should go grovel before her to make up for this silliness.
She listened to reason, but she did not like it. Interesting.
She wants her pussy so bad.
Alright, you guys are gonna get the fuck out of here.
You just up and left? Dwarves look at you in stunned silence. Azal smirks and bellows out, "The beast is held, boys!" They all cheer.
Talent treatment.
Amazing work. Just have her walk off like that. I've never seen an Earthguard dispense justice in such a guided manner. Truly a wonder to behold. The
Cut the
dwarves
shit.
quiet down after a series of hugs and roars. They look at one another and then their leader. So, the older one speaks up. What now? Well, we, Shit. We can't stay. The dwarves grumble. We can't stay. Pack it up, boys. We're heading off. Wise move, Alphaz. Sure, he mumbles. Not much choice when we're getting screwed from every side. I'm not the type of fool to fight battles I cannot win. The dwarf turns to you and sticks a finger in your face. You're a strange lad, but I see some good in you. If you want to make some real change on Tolstad, then join us. Find us down on the crossing. Alphaz and his band of dwarves pack up their stuff and head off. You've made friends with the Esgalists on Tolstad. Great, I've solved the conflict.
This is the opposite of how I wanted it to go.
So sad. Play the game.
Yeah, play it yourself. Easy. You don't need that. Hamburger. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Plus you more
One constitution. That's me. Holding this hammer makes your stomach grumbly. With this +1 constitution, we can finally go conquer that pile of apples. Come on now.
Man, dude, did you write this game? It's crazy.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I was making a jib jab.
About what?
The game.
Alright, let's see.
Funny writing.
Egg.
Well, you think it's funny? Engage with that egg.
Maybe I
See
do.
a bird's nest nests on the edge of the protruding stone tile. Got some eggs in it, and you spot something shiny below as well. It appears
Love shiny.
unguarded.
Must be a gull's nest.
Scary beasts, those gulls. But whoever made this nest isn't around, so... Could you imagine the goodies? Could be worth the climb out.
With the cantrip Mage Hand, you could easily grab the content. The content
Who
from
the
this nest
fuck
from a
cares about some
comfortable
cantrip? Just get in
distance.
there.
Mage Hand, a common arcane cantrip, can be used to grab things from afar. Very useful.
Where could I get Mage Hand?
You used to have a version of your own memorized.
Sorry, Claire
It
doesn't
was
get
clearly
that.
lost in the river.
Drat.
However, there are ways of restoring your memorization of the cantrip. You will need a source, perhaps in the library. If you had time for a trip to the towers, that would be ideal. Alas. You'll have to make do. Perhaps those esoteric books found in the Lich House could be of use.
Grabby, grabby. Ah. A
You're
coward.
embodying the dexterity.
I have to, right?
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the books on the wall.
Listen, as resident trinket stealer in every video game ever, I gotta.
check these books.
Just makes you a hoarder.
No, too much reading.
No.
Some of them stand out to you as classics. Could be useful to refresh your mind.
The books taunt you, bookishly.
Bookishly.
Read Autobiography Prax by Lord Phyllis Prax. A
A
classic.
classic. You kept this book on your bedside table for years during your scribing years.
Take a look at the first page. In these pages, I shall endeavor to recount the journey of a mind born to greatness, a will tempered by the crucible of ambition, and a spirit bound to the relentless pursuit of the arcane. My name is Phyllis Prax.
Phyllis Prax, a magicrat, an arcanist of the highest order, led one of the longest-lasting autocratic empires in Old Diminor, and founded House Prax, most infamous for creating the Curselands. 50,000 square miles, cursed to forever stand as an esoteric gateway to the pure negative energy plane. For scale, that's about the size of the entirety of the land today held by the Norvikian city-state.
Word. It goes on to make grandiose statements on his personal abilities of magic. As always, this man is contradictory. He both praises his own natural gifts and mental abilities while stating himself worthy only through his hard work and merit. It's ridiculous. Esoteric books. Know this. I wrote not for the masses, but for the few who possess the clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them I offer my life as a lesson and a legacy, that they might learn from my triumphs and avoid the pitfalls that lie in wait for the unwary. You remember the first chapters dealing with his youth, growing up in the ruthless court of a rival house, the Hagenshags. How he struggles against relentless opposition and bullying, making himself out to be an underdog.
For my propensity of swallowing children.
Power is not born
And
of...
for this.
What? Hold on a
Sorry.
second. What? Power is not
Sorry,
born
keep
in
going.
blood, nor inherited by the fortune of birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of the mind, refined by the fires of discipline, and sharpened by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let those who seek to rule first learn to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for it is there that true strength is forged. Yet he does not address his own privilege. If it is only merit, then he should not have needed any of those fancy private studies or lectures.
Stop complaining. The story's just getting good.
A glorious design. Let those who learn lead through merit and merit of ability and nothing else. I really dig this idea. In the second half, Prax begins to talk about his early political career, the intricacies of magicratic bureaucracy, how he learned to play the game well enough for himself to reach a dictatorship as the youngest magicratic ruler ever. The rest is mostly a collection of meditations surrounding magic and power. The esoteric, in its purest form, is neither good nor evil. It is a tool, a force to be wielded by those with the intellect to do so. Yet let us not be so naive as to think that power alone grants one the right to rule. The arcanist must also be a statesman, for the whims of unchecked magic can lead even the wisest astray. Governed with an iron hand, but let that hand be guided by the principles of reason and justice. Thus shall the state prosper, and thus shall the legacy of the magocracy endure. So you're a dictator. Ironic.
I see not irony here, only truth.
In the halls of power, the arcane shall be our shield and our sword. Yet remember this, the arcanist's duty is not only to himself, but to the state and its people. For in the endless pursuit of knowledge, one must not forget the price of ignorance. A vigilant mind is the guardian of civilization, and a vigilant state the fortress of progress. Let no shadow fall upon our vigilance. For in the light of our knowledge lies the path to true dominion.
Shield. A first level abjuration spell. Can be cast as a reaction to raise an arcane barrier around the caster, protecting against the fiercest blows. I don't know, that just did not meaning the spell shield and it being it got me. It was comedic.
The final part of the biography focuses on an ever deeper and more rambling side of ruling. Way too much reading.
Why would you open a book then?
You shut it, looking upon the title once more. Put the book back. Folk Tales. Opening the Trill Sisters book shows you an index of several tales, many of which you heard growing up.
These stories shape reality, for the mind does not distinguish a tale from a real-life lesson. They are but the same.
Out of the tales...
Mr. Job Application!
Out of the tales, you see the one you remember the most. The one about the gnome and the titan.
Titan. Term for the gigantic creatures who first inhabited and shaped yours realm.
This story always spoke to you, mostly because of the unlikely friendship between the two. In the old days, when dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a half-wit. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself in the oddest of places. And so it was that he stumbled into a deep valley of Ascan. This valley was home to Ka-Yamor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as the ancient forests and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of, the swirling mists that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as charred husks. Asuth, the ancient red dragon. Asuth, ancient red dragon, had set the forests aflame, hoping to drive Ka-Yamor from his domain and claim the fertile valley for himself.
Asuth, the red dragon of Ascan. His rise to power through trickery and betrayal is legendary, as is his fall to Abacus, the half-wit, and the mist giant. Rumors say his spirit still haunts the ever-lit Burned Coast to this day. Burned Coast. A vast piece of coastline just east. What did that fucking thing say?
That was unlock 100 glossaries.
Oh my god, I read 100 of them! Burned Coast. A vast piece of the coastline just east of Norvik. It's a charred area filled with volcanic activity and kobolds. It's one of the many eternally cursed lands on the coast. It's nearly impossible to travel to Reeds via land because of this area.
Ka-Yamor was furious, his great form trembling with rage as he searched for the source of the destruction. His eyes fell upon Abacus, who was wandering aimlessly, his tiny mind more puzzled by the sudden darkness than anything else. To think the coast was filled with the beasts of yore at one point.
They reigned harshly and wildly. But it's not hard to see why some preferred their chaotic dominance to the tyranny of dragons.
Ricklum Chum, who dares bring fire to where none should come, ashes taint my sacred mist speak. Small one, lest you be missed. Abacus looked up, squinting through the fog, and scratched his head. Fire? No, I have no fire to share, nor no flame do I bring, nor ash to bear. For in the dark I see clear as day, 'tis those who can't that need the flame, they say. Ricklum Chum, what nonsense from your tongue does come? Who is it that needs this blaze, that blackens my mist and dims my days? Well, question thee, who needs a flame to light their path and stoke their claim? Perhaps it is Esoth, the king, whose fires to your valley bring. Ricklum Chum, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, gnome, to where he lies. Together we shall dim his skies. A wonderful little tale about the little and large. story goes on to wax about the friendship sparked between this eldritch titan and the silly little gnome as they sought out Sooth on his throne. The ancient Ren dragon then falls to the titan's might after Abacus accidentally guides him to the correct location. One of those classic stories every child in Ascon is told growing up.
It is important to remember that this is an oral tale passed down over generations. This is simply the shape in which it was written down. Who knows how exactly it functioned in its original state?
Folktale.
Folktales! This is a printed edition of Pili's work, but still old. Perhaps came from the earliest Norvikian printers.
On the first page, a short message is hand scribbled in the corner. My belief lay in the collected humanity of Norvik. May you remember that from this collection with honor and grace. Billy D.
Billy D!
Is this a handwritten message from the second patriarch himself? You feel faint. Are you even able to hold such an artifact? Fascinating. To think the Pale Man held such a treasure on his shelf.
A Dream of Unity Under Earth. The book begins with a lengthy essay about the foundation of Norvikian cultural values. It's really like a guide, if anything, on what a Norvikian person is, how their values come from various tribes in the old country, and how together they have formed something greater under Earth. To give away the old and embrace the new. It is not a completely bad move to unite a folk is to build commonality, to lower inequality, although of course there were many direct ways that the state at the time made sure that the old did not remain in the shadows, violence and oppression at times. The text directly explains how a new Norvikian culture will help the city grow and fight against inequality, or inequity and injustice through unity, mainly by being generous and not hoarding wealth, among other things. I love fascist nationalism. It's so fun.
A naive thought.
Then finally, it does touch upon the connection with the dwarves as well, and how the Norvikian spirit is not contained within humans only. Oh, okay, so it's cool not to be racist to dwarves. Everybody else, though. It is not just blood, it is sweat and tears as well. Those folk who unite with us will not be seen as an other. No, they are two Earth's folk. They are two Earth's guard. That's a long-ass forward.
Lovely sentiment.
Yeah, it's like 5 pages. Old man likes to ramble. Oh, Minky.
Read it, Torna's.
Minky.
Careful.
I went with you to a foreign shores, my lord.
Put my cat on
guard.
the mic.
I pray you keep
Not putting
from
my cat on
harm
my
the
mic.
beasts each shared, a proof of your devotion. Thus I give myself to your folk. I give my life for a home at the river in that sliver of land. To vanquish the beasts whom roam, the evil who lair in the fires that burn. To build a life along the river. Every shepherd knows the song, it bellows up the river, earth lives in that sliver of land.
It is your favorite.
You shut it, looking upon the title once more. Collected Chants of Norbeck. Place the book back on the shelf.
This book does not deserve your toxic presence. If you were stronger, more capable, then perhaps you could have carried that weight.
What?
You really want the book. One day it could be yours.
This is very confusing. I'm just putting back the book.
Yeah, there's some issues with it. Sorry, there's some issues with stealing going on here. Just ignore it. Let's fucking take the book.
Let
Take
us
it.
forget this for now.
Take it.
The book stares at you from the shelf.
Dab it. Put in your filthy little paws and fucking skedaddle. How's he gonna know?
I already read this.
Read the whole thing again. Just steal a book.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm doing it to take the book. I can't take it. They won't let me.
You
Wait.
can't take it. You're not
Really
strong
great book.
enough.
It is.
It is.
I think it's saying that we don't have high enough strength to snag it. Yeah, there's some issues with stealing going on. Just ignore it. Take it. Fucking snag it. Grab it.
I guess that's all the books.
Put your paws on it.
That was a lot of reading.
It was.
I didn't retain any of it.
I zoned out for at least 90% of it.
We already read this. I was gonna get back into it.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading when we're in here, and that's okay.
Can you touch those scrolls at all? No.
No.
They don't highlight.
Non-interactable.
Okay.
Anyway, there was no mage hand there. I guess we're gonna have to go get onto that ledge.
Oh yeah, isn't that so funny that we have to get on that ledge?
We
for-
just auto-saved to get on that ledge. Maybe you could eat some bird eggs too.
Fine.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? We fall? We fall and we die?
No.
No.
I just imagine it writhing, like, no.
No. You will die. Your gut twists at the thought of tumbling down those red rocks. Stop this. You have nothing to gain. Nothing? Now that's just not true. It's right there. Your job is self-preservation. This is not it. Self-preservation becomes a lot easier with coin. Gotta risk a little to gain a lot. Nothing here to gain except another death. Boring. So very boring. Yeah. Let's not. This will let you live.
Guess we gotta find Mage Hand somewhere.
Tummy hurt. Sorry. Can't do it. There's a little demon. A little devil-y statue. I assume the
There's an imp.
statue's not moving. It could just be a real devil.
It's an imp.
Little imp. Little imp motherfucker. Wait, he's moving.
A green
It's a real imp.
face is splattered
Where?
across this
Huh?
pod right here.
Oh!
Pod staring wildly toward a
Big bird.
I
flaming
was looking at the
sky and the
painting.
dragon spread across it. Or something like that. And you call this art? It represents a devotion, albeit in an asinine way.
The coins stand for all the fat loot the dragon brought to her people. You can get behind that. The fire is the soul, a boundary between the real and the heartful.
What does this tell me about the state of Norvik?
Nothing really.
Jack shit.
That goblins are artists?
Wait, sorry, occurs to me you think goblins can't be artists.
You take a step forward, the painted stone surface is smooth.
This is no cheap dwarven rock. This is Gate era architecture, disguised among the rest.
We are not passing that check.
Gate era. The first out of 5 eras, when Yor crafted this realm and the gods fought to bring order, that was the Gate War.
Gate War, the legendary conflict between the beasts of Yor, the original gods, and the many others who tried to take over Yor towards the end of the Gate era. We have little information about this conflict, but it is known it led to the closing of the gates and began the Fade era. Fade era, a period lasting approximately 1,110 years. If you trust modern scholars, the second era, also known as the Fall era, named after the slow decline following Yor's shutting his gates, ended around 1,000 years ago.
Tell me your secrets.
East of Yor, a term for the sentient folk who aligned with Yor during the Gate era, also known as the Anti-Sepalians folk. Anti-Cephalian folks? Most are gone today.
How many hyperlinks?
Cephalian. Old Diminorian term, meaning before the closing of the gates. Used to refer to those who lived before the end of the gate era, exactly 2,027 years ago. That's an odd number. getting kind of close. The closing, a term for the closing of the gates, an event which ended the gate era, occurred exactly 2,027 years ago. You got this, man. You got this. Aww.
We have advantage. You're a coward and a fool.
Oh, don't worry.
We
I'm still
literally
gonna
have advantage. What is this fucking Little Nightmares ass soundtrack? Yo!
the crack in the wall. It wasn't there before. Then you hear a voice, a faint voice, a hoarse voice. Secrets and when spoken.
Oh, good. You're not crazy.
Talking to walls now. Awesome. What's it like being a wall? Nothing. Nothing good or nothing bad. Nothing. In isolation. What do you know about Norvik? Nothing. You know what Norvik is? No. Who built you, wall? A god. Cool with the heresy. I'm a devoted servant of Earth, and I don't listen to any other gods. Which god? Io Mestra.
Never heard of that god.
How old are you?
Heard of that god.
15 time Eleens. How many years is that? 2,000.
Gate era. Could have been built by one of yours beasts.
What's your name? Chansey.
Okay.
A pretty name. Okay. What is your political
Oh my God.
affiliation? Fear. Are you sure you understand the question? Yes. All right then. Those are all the questions I have. Wall, give it a pat. Okay. The crack disappears as quickly and silently as it came to. Then silence.
That was surely an esoteric event, or else you're turning mad.
Bow to the wall. Thank you for your time.
Imp.
Mr. Imp. Oh. Oh my
Pencil wing.
god.
What a loser.
Strength too. This is gonna be good.
This is fucking Jimbo,
Yeah!
dude.
A Jimothy.
Surprisingly content hard worker, and that's all I got.
Well, time to
Talk to him
engage.
and find out more.
Hey man.
I could do a real terrible voice.
Oh, he's goofy looking. What the fuck?
Here, kitty, you do this one.
Ah? Sure. Let me take a sip of water first, though.
That's a great idea. We should all drink some water.
Glug,
Yeah,
glug.
hang on. Fucking, hang on. Non-optional. Sip. You
More
must.
water.
I'll take a second one, just for it.
I've been sipping.
Wow, thank you so much, Gay Electric for...
Thank you, Gay Electric Nerd,
Sorry.
for the sip. It's so fun, so cool.
Couldn't even do your bit, man. Wow.
Kill yourself! Sorry. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind.
You run screaming because it's a fucking demon.
The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. That fucking guy. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. He slowly... Slow down!
Whoa.
He slowly puts down...
My bad.
He slowly... Stop moving it! He slowly puts down the paper.
This is not what I meant to click. Oh well. I was fucking
Too late.
cycling my
Fucking-
YouTubers fucking face things. Hold on. I'm gonna I can't. Alright, I'll click something random
No,
and then
you
load.
can't.
Dude.
We have to go back to the fucking wall.
Yeah, I know. I'll go finish my dialogue with the wall.
Killing me.
Killing me.
It looks like we had an autosave directly after interacting with the wall, so... Perfect.
Not perfect.
Let's try
From
that
the
again.
top.
From the top.
I'm not reading it again.
What you reading?
He saw a sigh escapes the fiend's maw. He slowly puts down the paper.
The paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine.
He appears to be reading an article on the latest debate.
I don't know how to do good voices. I don't like being put on the spot. Sorry. I can't do a good voice. I hate this. Why do you torment me so? What if I just give him my voice and no fanfiction? I like the funny
just do that.
pictures.
No, you should. That's really funny. I believe the fiend is being sarcastic. It is just Kitty's voice. Perfect.
Alright.
I like the pictures too.
Yeah, I imagine you would.
He's mocking you.
Wait, he says, leaning back to get a good look at you. Earthguard? A cleric? Hell's you doing down here? Or doing here, my bad.
You can go wherever you want. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Divine mission, usual.
Very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok. Nice, racist. Got it. We need some damn order in this place. So, if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny, sharp smirk.
You should be wary of the fact that this is literally a devil.
Be careful. Devilish advice can bite you real quick.
Don't take advice from a parasite.
Are you a barrister? A tiny barrister?
No. I have no legal position within the city. I'm just fairly knowledgeable in the magistrate's code.
So he works with city law. Ask him for details.
He shows you a foul grin.
What
What's it
type
like
of-
being a little red guy?
What's it like a little red guy? Yeah, you know what? Let's pretend we're dumb.
It's 11.
Don't pretend I think we have brain damage. You want an honest answer or the one I tell my clients?
Honest.
Okay, let me put it like this. It sucks donkey shit. Do you know what it takes to get a promotion these days? Tell me, brother!
Is it expensive?
Ooh, I wish. We're talking decades of servitude to some sadistic fuck that wants to return to Gorgonian's greatness or some shit like that. And then, after risking your life and humiliating yourself, there's a chance this fucking guy will put in the effort of promoting you. And if you're unlucky, you'll turn into a freaking bug. Or worse, something without wings.
Being a devil is a harsh existence. It requires constant vigilance, hard work, and incredible natural talents to reach any type of high-tiered devildom.
cat.
What? Oh, you would do quite well as one.
What?
What do you do in your
Sorry, I
spare
missed
time?
it.
Calligraphy.
The art of writing and lettering. Something you were quite familiar with as well. A hobby for women and the weak and weak men.
Oh, and I do love me some reading. Gaining access to the Darrowian
Yeah.
Darrowian
Darrowian.
library changed my life.
Darrowian Library, the largest public library in Norvik. You spent many years in your youth inside those stony walls.
Sorry, forgot not everybody knows how devil can work. Let's put it like this. Devils have a ranking system. Some are lower, and some are higher. Only way to get higher and a metamorph... I was thinking metamorphosize, but that's not that word. Metamorphose?
Metamorphose, I
Yeah.
think.
Metamorphose into a more powerful creature is to be promoted by someone with a higher rank. But hey, could be worse. He says and cackles. I could be a demon.
Demon, chaotic evil fiend. They are mostly bloodthirsty monsters and rage-crazed barbarians fallen out of Heiji, but some of their more civilized spawn do reign in the cities and realms surrounding the Endless Maw. Sorry, the thing closed. Heiji, one of the 8 bands around the coast, means either growing maw or into the air and abyssal. A deeply cursed jungle hellscape filled with volcanic rivers, flesh-eating insects, and murderous plants. Once an elven sanctuary, now home to demonic warlords, tiefling cities, and celestial crusaders.
Tiefling, a folk with demonic or devilish blood in their veins, often have features such as horns, tails, red or blue skin color, and various esoteric abilities.
Demons are horrible, chaotic creatures that live by the rule of complete
Meritocracy.
meritocracy. God. Which would be amazing if it wasn't for their complete ineptitude at civilization building.
What type of work do you do?
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, he says and smirks.
So what do you do?
Me? I do scrapping most these days. Got some connections within the palace, and I believe me, whew, that's gotten me through some tough times. See, whenever some rich asshole needs a legal draft in a hurry, who do they send for? The guy with the wings, that too.
He does paperwork. Then he must be highly knowledgeable in law.
Sure is, although there are a lot of times spent waiting around too. So I've picked up some hobbies.
What are you voting in the upcoming election?
What am I voting for? Same as you, the little devil says with a laugh. The good guys.
Free Striders for life. High five him.
Yeah, give let's stick high five, thanks.
When he actively complained about the Free Striders early.
Yeah.
Party of Norvik. Got it. And that means
The city. Duh. The elites are quite literally feeding my trove at this point. You'd think I'd vote for someone to topple them? Isn't everyone selfish in their voting? Come on now.
yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I was like, nah. Who isn't though?
Gotta go vote for the little guy, eh? He lets out an evil cackle. Anyway, you wanted something else? He throws it up his little arms in the air. It's over! By the gods!
Should I invest in stocks? What does the law have to say on resurrection? What about charm person? I have some questions about a
We already solved that.
tea shop.
Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when when flying past Tolston.
What's your take?
It blew up. Not sure what else you want me to hear.
Why do you think it blew up?
Honestly, haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this coming from me, but
Little fellow trusts you. He is your friend.
failure. Shut the fuck up, my guy. The scorch marks looked like those from a fireball, but not the kind you'd get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff.
You know what fireball is.
Pit fiends are known to cast third-level fireballs at will. Fireball, a third-level evocation spell, causes fire to emerge at a given point, spreading within a 20-foot radius, filling up available space. Damn, they're getting the radiuses right!
Got that in my glossary. Oh, I get to fill my glossary. Oh, good.
Oh,
careful.
goody!
Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge.
Slander! The city does not train people to explode.
Sure does. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments from Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through.
Kargamesh, one of the 8 bands along the coast, a land of vast serric shrublands and deserts, famous for its underground cities and oasis kingdoms, home of elementals, halflings, and many planes touched in between.
Who knows?
Guessing Genasi is what that means. Evil elementals are on
It's
the
a rogue
loose.
spellcaster.
It's the simplest answer.
Occam's razor and such.
Yeah.
But I'd suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers were ruffled, huh? He gives you an ominous chuckle.
What do the laws have to say on resurrections?
That's one hell of a question. He smirks for a while. Higher tier resurrections aren't illegal, they're just not available anymore.
There are a handful of known divine resurrection spells. Since the death of Earth, there have been no documented instances of successful resurrections above 3rd level. That's a really interesting question.
These are all very interesting questions.
He thinks about the question for a bit. There's been cases. Heard of a man stabbed in a bar fight, bled out just in time for a drunk cleric to arrive, cast Revivify, and the bloke lived. The stabber ended up being charged with a major transgression of personal well-being. And that's not murder, per se, but I'd argue it had more to do with the fellow's barista making it clear to the judiciaries that there was no killing intent.
Judiciaries.
So, I tried.
It's okay.
So,
we're all trying really hard.
Not an accident, but not a murder. Just a brawl gone too far, but that'd be a hard sell if the victim wasn't breathing.
A complex scenario, something clerics often have to contend with.
But in most cases, I'd say yes. So don't go around murdering folk and reviving them, cleric. Revivifying them.
would be a waste of a spell slot, yes.
And evil.
But also a bit funny.
Very funny.
Would be kind of funny, but don't.
Are you legally considered alive after a resurrection?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, you are alive. On death, on the other hand, would be a very different affliction.
Necromancy is not just undeath, but all undeath is necromancy.
How is it different?
As long as the necromancy is considered of divine origin and the soul is returned to a healthy body, then it is considered a normal resurrection. If the origin is more black magic shit, as they say, some kind of corpse animation, then it would be considered as bodily sacrilege. And that's top tier criminal offense.
How top is it?
Oh, it's up there.
Does death absolve your crimes?
Now you're asking real questions. But no, it doesn't. There's been actual law signed in old kingdoms over this shit. He leans in, looking excited. You got the devil going! That's a good thing. So, classic story, alright? A real bad guy is caught murdering his neighbor. Real sick shit. He's executed after a quick trial. Justice wins again. Everybody's happy. But surprise, some holy man raises him up a couple of months later.
Death and rebirth.
In this situation, the bad guy did technically pay for his crimes. His life was taken by the state. Just because somebody gave it back to him doesn't change that fact, right? Well, people weren't too happy with that, as you can imagine. Thus, the common legal term these days for capital punishment is DIP.
Death in perpetuity.
That's a good, yeah. Because, I mean, like, imagine you had, like, a
DIP.
pedophile got the death penalty. Or, like, yeah, like a murder or something. And then someone raised them back up, and it's like, no, get back down there. You're not allowed.
We're killing you
You're not allowed
again.
back.
I mean, in a system where death is not a permanent thing, you do kind of have to think about laws like this.
You do.
It's very
You gotta
interesting
sign
that
that shit.
they're looking at it.
This is something I will have
I'm
to
glad-
consider as well in Doran.
I know we're only in the beginning of the game, but like, I remember people really ragging on this game, like when the idea of it first came out, like the first trailer. So it's really good to see that they're actually like taking a D&D world and really thinking about like the judicial and the legal and the moral senses of it all
Mm-hmm.
in like a little homebrewed world. I love it.
Mm.
Stands for death in perpetuity. Kind of funny when you think about it.
Makes total sense.
It does! The city of Norvik might be a bit of a bureaucratic mess at times, but believe me, the lawkeepers know their shit. So, to keep criminal DIP'd, most states tend to hide, lock up, or simply burn corpses and spread the ashes using non-resurrectable methods. So, a properly DIP'd dead guy shouldn't be able to return without the use of some miraculous 9th level spell, which obviously these days isn't too likely.
What about low-level resurrections?
There's Revivify. That's it.
Not available.
Figured a cleric would know better than me, but he says and shrugs. Spells over 4th or 5th are rarely seen these days. If you want to know why, go pray.
Your god grants you magic in his wisdom. He only grants you higher power when needed. In your lifetime, it has not been needed a lot. After Earth died, it has been a bit hard for even the top-ranking clerics to manage higher-tier magic. At least, if you believe the rumors at the towers, which you should.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Charm person. Such a fascinating spell. Of course, all spellcasters are required to be registered in Norvik. It's the same in all not completely chaotic city-states. There are certain spells that just are not allowed at all, like Fireball, as a popular example. But Charm Person is, despite its devilish mind control, legal, if it is cast by a registered cleric or a city-hired interrogating mage. Private entities are not allowed to learn or cast it, although I can promise you many still do.
Good to know.
Indeed.
You didn't want free legal advice?
Sure seeps through the cracks. Hey. That's the guy. One sec. Garden monument. Embedded in the earth, you find weather-bitten stone in the shape of a spiral. Its edges are worn down, smooth almost, and behind you lies the head of what was once a snail statue.
Whatever goddess symbolism this once denoted, time has ground it down. It is a monument to nothing now.
There is something here, but can you understand it yet? Its purpose?
Take a big whiff.
It is cold. Your hands run across the stone, finding it more coarse than you thought. The ridges in the spiral are even smoother, and you find they are not at all coarse.
Following it, you feel the markings of a sculptor's pick, but they are smoothed out. As if produced not by mortal hands, but by magical precision.
You realize this was most certainly an esoterically constructed art piece. What's more, you do feel the outline of a script. Symbols.
Runes.
Your fingers trace them faintly along the spiral shell of the snail.
The symbols do not mean anything to you. If you had comprehend languages, you could understand this script just by touching it. What spell did we get? Cure wounds and shield of faith. We don't have that. Yeah.
And charm person, which I'm not using.
And charm person.
Tell me your
It's good to
secrets.
have! Come on now.
Tell me your secrets, damn it!
Such a stickler.
This makes contact with the hard surface. A crack follows, along with a shooting pain up your arm, spreading through your fingers.
The crack is in
Ah!
your bones as well.
You're dead again! If you die, I'm gonna laugh.
Ah!
Oh my god.
The cleric is dead. The string is severed.
I can't fucking
You
believe
dumb
you.
fucker.
That's so funny. Fuck me,
That is
man.
really funny. Oh god, we've been doing this for like 3 hours already.
We have, yes.
Yeah.
We can call it here.
We can end it there. Yeah, let's call it there.
I was just saying it's been going for a while.
That's a good stream length.
That was a good
I
start.
I think you punching a stone so hard that you die is a really
Is
good end,
really-
actually.
And your
It's
tummy
really
going,
great.
ow, ow, ow,
Ow,
ow,
ow, ow, our bones. Those were our bones cracking.
Where are bones?
Those were our bones. Why did you do that?
Why would you do that?
Cleric, why?
I think
First the
Constitution, you
apples,
just
now
need to
this.
sound like pained every single time.
I try.
Alright. I should.
I try to make it sound pathetic because our constitution's so low.
Oh, it's okay, Kitty. You're good at that naturally.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I was trying to be funny.
Excuse me?
I was trying to be
I'm not
funny.
taking that from you.
Wow, I was just trying to be funny.
And you'll fucking die for it.
Okay.
No.
Thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna end our stream here. I had fun with this. I think that I will probably continue to do this. It was silly. You can play the rest of the game. Alright. Bye-bye.